Hello? Hello. Everybody, happy Friday. Yes, the weekend. Brilliant. It has arrived and we're here exactly where we're supposed to be. Friday evenings. Nothing like it now. Do you know? That was a week. It was a week I spent in my room. Well, it wasn't. You'll learn all about it next week. I'm shagged. I can't say anything. I'm under a non-disclosure agreement, an NDA. Right. Me. I'll behave myself. All I can tell you is, lads, Jesus with a spot of more Jesus. That's right. That's pretty much kind of where we're at. But next week is going to be very, very busy indeed. In particular, well, this day next week, next Friday night, even Katy Perry sang a song about it. No, wait. No, she didn't.
Oh, Jesus.
That was last Friday night. But anyway, next Friday night, right? Well, we're going to have a stream. Probably, well, it's going to be a big one. Because there's a lot of news and stuff and things and some real world footage even. What? It's all ahead of us now, lads, right? But tonight I thought we'd ease our way into it. Do you know? Be on the calm side of giddy. As we'll be planning a flight in the glorious DC-6. Tonight, friends, we fly across Iceland, a place with some of the most stunning and challenging conditions there is out there. The DC-6, this iconic aircraft from PMDG, Douglas was the company who built the original one, a four-engined beauty and a beast. It even has water-injected takeoff if we need it. We're going to be heading us around. We're going to us will be heading around glaciers and mountains and fjords, and we'll be battling some coastal winds here as well. I have it on live weather, so it should be fun. We start off at a place I can't pronounce airport. Bravo India Alpha Romeo. I think it's called Akureyri. If it isn't, let's just go with it. Located on the northern island, or in the north of Iceland, the airport's surrounded by towering mountains and indeed a fjord, making the departure breathtaking, we shall hope. From here, we're going to set course to another airport I can't pronounce, Bravo India Echo Golf. It's, Jesus, Egilsstaðir. Wait, hang on. Egilsstaðir. Let's go with it. It takes us across Iceland's east, crossing volcanic plains and remote wilderness. The site sits at the edge of some of the most rugged terrain on the island of Iceland. Next up, we're going to go to a place called Húsavík Airport. I should have done my research. Bravo India Hotel November. It's known for the marine life. But what will capture our attention is the approach as we battle off the coastal winds, because, well, the airport is quite close to the coast. You see, it should make things interesting. Finally, friends, we're going to head to a place I can pronounce but couldn't read, Húsavík Airport, Bravo India Romeo Kilo, the capital and the main domestic hub. The approach will take us across some geothermal fields. You know, there'll be people in the baths, volcanic craters even. There's even some lava plains here as well. Reykjavik's location right by the coast means we're going to have a final approach that will hopefully test the utter bejesus out of us as we try and battle in some of the wind. You see, it's all happening now, lads, and it'll be great crack, right? So, I didn't have to read any of that whatsoever. I learned it all off by heart, right? Have I anything new to show you? I do. I've loads, lads. Like, it's ridiculous. But we're caught until next Friday. So any questions, I'm very good at diverting them. I should have been a politician. Where were you last week? Where was I last week? That's what I have to say. And damn more of it. Do you know? So I'll have to wait and see how that goes. As the week kind of went, though, I can't tell you. I was away.
Hey, come on. You're going a bit mad there.
I was away in the United States. I visited a place and, well, I did all sorts of stuff there. But I was definitely away. Do you know? I mean, I brought back no tan whatsoever. But yes, exciting stories definitely on the way. But more of that kind of next week. Wednesday, got back straight into work. And jet lag hit me today, which is Friday. And I was jaded this morning. Absolutely jaded. How Mr. Two-Tone got me out of the bed this morning, I'll never know, lads. I'll never know. And, I have a question. I have a very important question. Now, this will settle an argument. What do you call windmills when they're in action? Right? What is the verb? Well, what's the moving word of a windmill? If you were to say, see that windmill, it's doing something. How does one explain that? Answers in the chat, please, and I'll pick out the one I think is correct. It's not moving, no. It's not. The limbics! Oh, brilliant! Mr. Two-Tone, I was right. You need to make some sort of a ceremonial friggin' thing over this. Now, friends, and the reason why she thinks I was wrong is because I have a terrible habit, terrible habit of saying something stupid, and I'd be like, and that's how that works. Hello,
And
dear.
I'm the gullible Aegis, and I believe it.
We once spoke about, this is years ago, we once spoke about cruise control, right? And I'm driving in the car with cruise control, and I put it on cruise control, and I put my feet back, and she couldn't see that I was balancing the steering wheel with my knee. So I'm sitting there going, it's totally hands-free, man. She's like, what? I said, that's what cruise control does. Said nothing. Weeks later, we were out having the pint somewhere, and she started talking to her friends about, and Robin has this fantastic cruise control setup in the car. The car literally drives itself. And they were kind of looking at her going, what? You sure? And then she kind of took a glance at me. Did you? And I was like, needless to say, I slept on the couch that night. But yes, look, windmilling.
I still don't believe it.
They just said it. The Limbic said it. Excessively salty said it.
Okay.
Lee Dixon said it.
Okay, maybe it's right, but I am never, ever going to actually say it in a conversation with someone. I'll say
You could say to someone, see those windmills by yonder path?
Did you say women or windmill?
Windmill.
Your women are on the screen.
Jesus. It's like being caught red-handed and now you're okay with it. I'm not saying you're okay with it, but like, Jesus.
I'm okay with it.
Windmilling. You'd say, the windmills on yonder hill. They're windmilling. And your friends would look at you with an expression of pure gasp and excitement. They'd be amazed. They would be amazed. I'd be terribly proud. Yeah, terribly proud. Jesus. Now, Murph, is windmilling or is it backpedaling? Oh, Jesus. Anyway.
Would you like me to have like a screensaver on my computer with me standing up?
What do you mean? That was an interview.
Oh, was
I wasn't
it?
standing there looking at it. It was an interview.
Oh, was it?
And
Yeah.
her name tag was down on her waist.
What's
and
her
I've terrible
name?
eyesight. What?
What's her name? What were their names?
Beatrice and Agnes.
You're full of...
I don't know their names. I
I'm
mean,
looking at their name tag.
but I couldn't read it.
Oh,
That was
you had to get close.
really close.
Yeah, really close. Yeah. Enjoy the couch.
I'm very busy this weekend. I need a good night's sleep.
Oh, dear. Oh, God.
That escalated too fast. Was Mr. Chewton okay with you meeting up with him again last week? Shut up, Gibbo. I didn't. Gibbo Ireland, the home wrecker. Brought to you by Dysfunctional Families. What? No, I didn't. To mind him, he's only messing. I genuinely didn't. I just swear to God. Wait, that sounds even worse because what did he say? I met him this week because I was over in Place. They weren't there.
Oh, were they not?
They actually weren't there. No.
Really?
Holy balls, Gibbo. No, listen, right? They weren't there.
12th wedding anniversary.
I missed our 12th anniversary, our 12th wedding anniversary. Well, I didn't miss it. I just wasn't here.
You missed it.
Hang on a second. I got you terribly nice
You
things.
missed it. I asked you to get me perfume.
They travelled the world. I got your perfume and other things.
I asked
That's
you to
right.
get me perfume.
Huh?
I asked you to get me perfume. So that's really not a gift.
You didn't ask me to get you the other things.
I didn't ask you to buy me the other. No.
Jewellery. Jewellery.
Thank you. Where's my flowers?
Huh? What do you want flowers for? I got you stuff. I brought home coffee as well. Coffee, lads. Coffee. She likes her coffee. Bloody hell. Oh, right, where's this now? I can't. What? Right, let's start again, shall we? Hello, good evening, and happy Friday. Welcome to the weekend, where everything is absolutely fine and no tension whatsoever. Yes, friends, that's right. You've joined us here at a time of utter bliss for when we can enjoy things, go flying, experience and share our experiences, and if looks could kill. Right. Yes, dear. Yes. No, you stop. She's going to throw something at me. Don't! It'll miss me and break my stuff in the background. Right. Anyway. Oh, yeah, we're over here. Don't throw at him. We're over here. Where was I? Oh, yeah, we'll play some music now and everything. Look, it's Friday. Jesus. It's Friday, right? Not a single feck is going to be given now until, Sunday. Would it be grand? We're going to windmill it. Right? Windmilling. Oh, that thing is brilliant. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday. We have a fierce wolf looking fierce. Dan Wolfie in the chat. Good to see you. Lee Dixon is here along with Vacuum. Welcome aboard, my guys. P.S. Mirandai. Hello there. Murph, you've been unpronouncing or mispronouncing my name since the beginning of time. As I have. Great to see you, man. Who else is here? Look, Super Typhon, AJH, Spitfire, RAF 100 is here in the chat. Very good to see you, my guy. Old Veteran 965. He says, howdy, everyone. Stand by for the weekend. Pause for effect. Ooh! Do you know what I'm saying, though? Let's jump on the good foot and do the bad thing. Lead Ballooner's here. Welcome aboard. Willow, how much? He says hello to all my fellow Fireflies. Hope you had a great week. Murph, still got jet lag. I only got it today. Do you know? Nightbot. Oh, Jesus, Nightbot is given out. You're on my naughty list. Oh, behave. Jesus. Now, Vacuum says Friday the 13th. What could possibly go... Oh, it is Friday the 13th. Jesus. I ordered something from Amazon and it didn't get here today, so that's my Friday the 13th. And it was Prime as well. That was English. 98 Vulcan is here. He says, good evening all and good morning from Gosford, Australia. A chilly start for me at 5 a.m. You're very welcome aboard, my guy. Kozaki Flyer is here. Bewitch in a bit. I'm still stalling in Bavaria. You're very welcome in, Kozaki. Captain Sickbag is here. Asher, how are you cutting? How is she cutting? How's all in the round? Down that neck of the woods, do you know?
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Hope you're keeping very well. To forget for Larry now. Larry has rambled into the chat and he says, what's the crack? How are you, Larry? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Now, let me see. Go Rog. Go Rog. Stick Figure is here. Good to see you. Cian Lafford is in the chat. Hello, hello. Eamon 1973 subscribing for 39 months. He says, looking forward to Murph talking about 2024 next Friday. I played that song already. We're going to be talking... I didn't say anything about Flight Simulator 2024 next Friday. What are you talking about? Thank you for the 39 months, my dude. Brilliant. I'll do the... You know. No, I'm saying. Right? Doesn't matter what we do now, lads. It's a Friday night. Start of a weekend. Whatever troubles the world threw at you this week. Could be work. Could be school. You know. Could be home. Could be abroad. I couldn't tell you. Doesn't matter. Your shopping could have fallen out of its bag. You could be spending a questionable amount of time on your VR headset. It doesn't matter now, though, because we're all here, friends. Do you know what I'm saying? Brilliant. Now, where are we at? We're over here, look. Dougal McTavish, the chairman. Very welcome in, Dougal. Good to see you. Gibbo Ireland, the man of the home wrecking. I reckon now, Gibbo, you could make a store. What was it? Home Savers? Set up shop beside Home Savers. Home Wreckers. Brilliant. Hello? Yes, can I help you? I'll have one, please. Gibbo did some masterful mastery today, though, friends. We're going to be checking it out here in a bit. He's been dibbling and dabbling away with our website to make it all cool, fresh, and, you know, current with the world around us. So, thank you very, very much indeed, man. It's great to see you. Willow How Much says, sorry for the emotes, buddy. Won't do them again. Wasn't, right? Don't want banning. I don't mind the bots, Willow How Much. The bots are nuts. But yes, thank you very much indeed. Commander Balosh is here. Happy Friday. Hemmingbird has rambled in and she says, I love garlic bread. But when I bit into it, it shouted sláinte. That's when I realised it was actually Gaelic bread. Wait now. How do you say that again? No. Mahan Colleen. Brilliant. Good girl yourself, Hemmingbird. Yeah, good girl yourself. Brilliant. The Coupla Fuckle. That's what it is. Fuckle. I'm not saying bad words. It's Irish for words. Right? I saw a Richie Kavanagh video there the other night. Do you remember Richie Kavanagh? You go in. I won't sing the song because you'll think, you know, wash your mouth out, your dirty poop mouth. But it's an Irish word. Is it F or PH? I think it's PH. Oh, wait, have beer. Oh, Jesus. Right, friends. We need like an immediate... Oh, Jesus. I need an immediate voltage, right? We've won a jam. What's that one do? We've won a jam. Jesus. I won a jam. Right, now. Right. We 4 of these. And one of them, well, maybe 2 of them will go in the fridge. Right? So, our choices tonight, friends, and we're going to use these as 1, 2, 3, or 4. We have to vote on 1, 2, 3, or 4. Gibbo got me this set, and it's from the Wicklow Wolf Brewing Company. Independent by nature, it says. But anyway, we have a Solstice Tropical Sour beer. That's going to be numero uno, Iverahain, number 1. Solstice Tropical Sour, number 1. Number 2 is going to be called a Mammoth IPA. A Mammoth IPA. That's going to be number 2. Number 3 is going to be Sugarloaf Juicy IPA. Number 3, friends. Number 3, a Sugarloaf Juicy IPA. And number 4 is going to be Elevation Pale Ale. Elevation Pale Ale, which is going to be number 4. So what I'd like everyone to do now as I continue on to read through our wonderful chat is figure out, well, which one we're going to start on this evening. You see? So Cian Lafford, get up to it. 1, 2, 3 or 4 and horse it in, lads. Whoever gets, well, whichever one gets the most, that goes into the fridge and we shall enjoy it in a moment, right? In a moment. Because it's Friday night, right? Anyway, where was I? I was over here, look. Onboard Simulations, welcome in. Lead Ballooners in the chat. PH Roy, very good evening to you, my dude. Hope all is well. How are you keeping, man? Olsen is in the chat, welcome aboard. Goblin Zeus, good evening. Shuffle Shoes, shuffles in. AJH John, hope you're well, my dude. Muse Fan is here, burst in the door with his VR headset. He says how he is, his man jokes is. Happy Friday, all. Great to see you, Muse. Hope all is well. SK Sun is here. Welcome in. Aldi, Rage Against the Machine, right? Soaring AJ. AJH, man, hope all is well. Rookie Pilot is here. 28 months. Subscribed at Prime. Thank you very, very much indeed. Don't forget, lads, this is...
Yeah, baby! Yeah.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear. This is September on Twitch. Basically, bits and subscriptions are considerably discounted. So if you are a member of the channel, if you have subscribed, you mad lad person. But if you have, well, now is the time to either renew your subscription or, you know, subscribe because, well, it'll be far cheaper for you. There's no obligation to subscribe. I'm still as much crack as I am, but I'm a little bit more kind of serious, you know. Well, I'm not really, but you know what I mean. But now is, if you're going to do it, now is the time. The month of September is the time to do it, right? Otherwise, continue on, carry on, right? Now, Sir Campsalot is here. Happy Friday, hope all is well. We're over here now. Grizzle then came in the door early on. We'd only started. We had literally, I wasn't even on the camera yet when Grizzle came in and he brought in a marauding raid of raiders. Thank you very, very much indeed, Grizzle. Hope you had a great stream, man. And everyone from Grizzle's community, you're very welcome in. Happy Friday. Thank you so much. If you're still here, all one of you. But if you're still here, thank you very, very much indeed. You are most welcome, and thank you for the raid. Now, let me see. Dougal McTavish, yes. Oh, he was fine with Grizzle. Come on, Dougal. Right, we're over here now. Jesus. Jebison 2001, the man, the myth, the legend, has entered the chat. He has graced us with his presence. What tales of the realm does he have for us? You're very welcome in, Jebison. Jebison is working on many things. Many things. And one of the things I'm extremely excited about, because it's for our upcoming Monday night series. Ooh.
Oh, behave.
Jesus. Our next Monday night series, which will be starting in a couple of weeks, is a first for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and indeed a first for any flight simulator.
Oh, behave.
And we get to do it, right? And it's all thanks to Jefferson, because the man's a legend. Jesus, there's things happening. Right, we continue on. Zard, you're welcome in. Right, where are we at now? Fierce Wolf, 7 streams in a row, man. God almighty, thank you very much. Isn't the ArchNDA... Wait now. And it isn't ArchNDA. That would be a rumour all onto itself. Indeed. You'll behave yourself. I'll be off then. What? There's a lot of nudes and stuff. There's a lot of nudes and stuff. What? No, news, Cian. Jesus. Imagine. Welcome to Friday night. Have we got some news for you? Wait, what? News. Sound out, man. News. I'm Irish. I have a terrible bad way of, you know, pronunciating things. It was hilarious, right? I have to tell you this. So I was away in that place last week and we went down to a place, right? And being very specific now, we went down to a place which, let's just say it's grand. And I said to the people, does anyone know the history of this place? And there's a couple of blank faces, you know. I'll tell you all about it. So I said, this place was invented by the Irish back in 1777. They had to clear it all out of the way in order to make a dam to generate electricity. Now, about half, maybe more than half, had a bit of a giggle and walked away. Murphy, yeah, you big idiot, right? But there were some people who actually looked like, And then I walked away going, right? Brilliant. Jay. And then I told them, and then they thought it was some sort of a weirdo. But right, isn't it fantastic? Right now, where's this? The Limbics is here. Good day, good morning, good day, or good night, he says. The Limbics, he says, I may have a mega new computer up and running. Great news. Huge news. Now, let us know how it gets on. Katy Perry was in your bedroom. Wait, what? Could you imagine? Right, do you know? Viper Strike is here, good evening. He says, I flew the DHC-2 Beaver across Alaska, inside passage from Ketchikan to Juneau. You pronounce it Juneau. Welcome in, Viper Strike. Lee Dixon says, the NDAs are for the Crocs range that are coming out. They're using Murph as a foot model. You better believe it, man. This Croc could be yours. Coming soon to a store far away. Sterling says, good day, Fireflies. A great day to fly, even in Iceland. Right? Iceland, baby. Scott is like, oh no, it'll end up as a hot tub stream. Could you? No. Wait, what? Akureyri. While rolling the oar. Akureyri. What are you talking? Oh, is that how you pronounce it? Oh, good man, Kane. Brilliant. Amos says, Murph, I think I need new headphones. What do you recommend? What maker they? Steel Series Arctis Atmos or something. They're wireless, but they're not the Wireless Pro DAC. They're Arctis something. Steel Series. They are the cat's whiskers in the dog's pajamas. They are fantastic. Nova Pro. Come on, Gibbo. The Steel Series Nova Pro. You will have to spend all of your communion and confirmation money. Right, but they're very, very, very worth it. Right, they're very worth it. Do we all vote on the beer yet? Which one? Which beer won? Right, but highly, highly recommended though. Now we're over here. Look, windmilling.
Yeah, baby.
Jesus, windmilling. I love that. We got it right. Well done. Spinning. They're not spinning. Right. Goodness sake is here. Good to see you. Isn't it how a plane's propellers gets them windmilling when it's free spinning? Correct and right. That is exactly how it works. Right, over here, look. My car does, so will Gibbo's. Wait, what? Just don't go on Urban Dictionary and look up windmilling. Oh, Jesus. What's the verb for Murph looking... What's the verb for Murph looking a woman in Vegas? Jesus. Lost, confused, or innocent. Any of those words, Kane, will work. Yes. Energizer says, so that's why Murph went to the US last week. The picture explains it all. Now Murph is windmilling or is he backpedaling? You're a great shower of lads. No matter what happens, you'll always have my back, won't you? We will, Murph, yeah. We'll hold your back just before we push you. Jesus. Right, sounds like a move that the Australian breakdancers would do. Oh, do you remember your one from the Olympics? What was that all about? Was that like an acted? Was that a take of the Dennis Hickey? Was it? Was it a piss take? What was she doing? In Olympic sport, yeah, I'm going to lap around the place as if the ground was on fire. Wasn't it? Bloody hell. If that's a sport in the Olympics, Irish dancing would absolutely wipe the floor with them. The floor! I'm Irish dancing right now. That's the discipline I have. If you could see me legs, you couldn't. They're a blur from all the Irish dancing. It's a friggin' martial art. That's what Irish dancing is. Right. And the reason why we had to do it, it was all in stealth. We'd have to keep the upper part of our body dead straight and steady, but meanwhile, we're Irish dancing. Irish dancing would have won it. I think we should make Irish dancing an Olympic sport that only the Irish can partake in. We'd win a lot of gold medals, I think. Do you know, it would be a great thing for the country. A great thing for the country. Do streamers even have legs? Brilliant. The last time I checked, yes. Oh, jeez, look at the mark. I gave myself a terrible mark on my leg. It's a big round mark. I'm not going to show you off my legs, but look there, look. You can't see it. There, look. Very sore. I can tell you what happened when it happened. Well, I can't tell you how I did it yet. I'll tell you next week. But I can tell you what I said. Oh, yeah. And everyone in the room heard it, right? Anyway, where was I now?
Jesus.
Jesus, Gibber, you're going to get me in terrible trouble. Being on a diet doesn't mean you can't take a good look at the menu, says Exos. That's a very good point. Yes. You can go to the restaurant and look at the menu. You just don't have to order it. You need a good night's sleep, but you're going to end up doing another 4 hours while Ali's doing 10 hours. It's fine. If you want to make the missus angry, buy her a new kitchen. Listen.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
There's all buttons being pressed. We're looking at kitchens now, but we're not, we're only looking at them, right? We're only looking at them. You want to look at the kitchen. But yes. Now, where are we at? It doesn't matter. The missus always knows what is going on. He's in deep doo-doo for not being there. Yes. Missed the 12th anniversary. Not being there is not missing it. Sorry, Murph, I'm with the missus. What, Olympics, what? Come on, you used to be sound. Now you're just like everyone else. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Hey, he got you wood polish too. Oh, behave. Just get her the new kitchen and she'll forget about Beatrice and her friend. Yeah, Beatrice and Agnes. Their names are Beatrice and Agnes. No, they're not. But they are now. Right? They're the community names given for Beatrice and Agnes.
Hello there.
Brilliant, right? BA. And BA has a totally new meaning. Should we be called Speedbird? Wait, what? There's too many innuendos. More controversy here than a Eurovision, right? Now, bring on the frying... No, don't bring on the frying pan. Would love to know your blood pressure right now. It's grand, totally fine. I'm Irish dancing, sure. Paparazzi is here. You're very welcome in. He says, happy Friday all, as the windmills blow the conversation all over the shop. Hope all is well. Good to see you, man. Now, let me see. All-American Fighter. Let's do it. Welcome in, Madhu. Great name. Yeah, you find the DC-6 a lot too. Nice. Whack-a-mole is here. Good to see you. Scott says, so with that photo, we have Dumb and Dumber. Wait, what? These different words to describe a windmill in action makes my head spin. Did you see what he just did? Brilliant. Mick Ham is here. Good to see you. Rambog Moore, you're very welcome in. Robert J56 is in the house. Dude84 subbed at tier 1 for 6 months in advance. In advance. Jesus. I mean, that's optimism, isn't it? Do you know, Murphy is a safe bet for about 6 months. After that, forget it, lads, right? Brilliant. Thank you very, very much indeed, dude. Awesome generosity. Friday the 13th is only bad if you're a Knight Templar. Or you live on that street with your man Jason. We need a photo of the missus smacking Murph in the head with a frying pan. Just label it iPan. Or pan. Pan. Or is it pan? Stop saying pan. Eagle Castella is here. You're very welcome aboard. Chocks, welcome in. Red Thunder is here. Good day from down under, Murph. I was in Windy Welly all week and just blew in for the show. Well, welcome aboard, man. Jesus, wrap up, put something warm on. Studying for my instrument rating is my trouble. Oh man, it's a doozy. Instrument rating, oh yeah. And then like they put that like welder's cap helmet on you and you can't see out, and next thing you're like, where's the barf bag? I'm going to vomit all over the plane. It'll happen. You mightn't vomit now, but you'll feel like you want to, you know. Old Veteran says, for me, this Friday is just the lead up and planning and packing up for the cadet drill weekend. Way too much work coming up. Nothing but work. Sigh. You're the Jesus. Cadets, though, you'll have great fun, you know. All I can remember there is watching Full Metal Jacket. Do you know what I mean? I'm Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. Brilliant. Right, you'll have great fun with them. Is that you, John Wayne? Muse needs better internet for his VR. He's still waiting for the washing machine to be fixed, but it's buffering. Jesus. Real Sim Pilot, you're welcome. I just got it. Real Sim Pilot, good to see you, man. Gregor redeems Sipage. Yeah, we'll get to this now in a second. You're not wrong. Brilliant. Airman is here. He says, how are you, Murph and Fireflies? Happy Friday the 13th. Don't walk under any black cats. Climbing a ladder. Smashing a window. I mean a mirror. Yes. Sunjammer, hi there. Wicklow Wolf, great beers. Indeed. Such a large box for so little beer. I know there's a lot in there. So, Jesus, Scott. Scott doesn't like IPAs, does he? God almighty. Right, now we've numbers coming in here. Brilliant. No one actually enjoys IPAs. That's the joke, at least. Yeah. So 4 hands down. No, wait. No, we should have a number. The third one, because it sounds the weirdest. Don't go for the sour one. I'd have a face like I was shucking away on a big juicy lemon. Do you know? Tropical for the
car in swinger, baby.
Jesus, there's things happening over there in the corner. Who's in charge? Wait, did I run out of music? Hang on a second. Have I? Oh wait, what does this one do? Wait.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, hang on and wait. Where's the? No, it's. I played that one. I can't hear any music at all. It's all in your head. Right? Because it's Friday and we just don't really give a continental anymore. Do we though? I mean, did we ever? Well, we did a little bit, but now we don't. All your troubles, lads, I'm telling you. Put them into the plastic bag, leave them out in the hallway, and don't even think about it till Monday. Or at least, Sunday evening. But yes, one tropical for the win. Not sure what IPA stands for. It could be deadly, right? Then, did you see what happened? As John C came in, old veteran gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Scott, thank you very, very much indeed for your insane support as we hit a level 6 hype train. Imagine if they had this bit of music, somewhere very inappropriate to have this sort of music, at a funeral maybe. Or, yeah, that'd be pretty bad. Or maybe, the national anthem of a country. Please rise to the national anthem of that place.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Do you know what I mean? Did anyone else listen to the Barbara song? Christ, the back of the head, lads. I need to fix that. How do we fix that? Honest to God, how do we fix that? Look, I mean, I'm in a state of right. Don't look at me head. How do we sort this mess out? I'll have to start wearing a baseball cap. Imagine I have baseball caps. I look weird in a hat. Very weird. But anyway, Murph, the fourth beverage wins. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth winning beverage is the Elevation Pale Ale. Ladies and gentlemen, Elevation Pale Ale. That's the first in the fridge. And what came second, Keen? You'll have to let us know. Tritz 4 is here. Good to see you. Now, let me see. We're catching up. Zybok Doc is here, calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. Hope all is well, my dude. Further music playing as Purple Kona has subscribed 35 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, man. It's great to see you. Right over here, Grizzle says it's a lovely time. Cheeky Newark to Frankfurt Hall in the 777. Newark to Frankfurt. Bloody hell, Grizzle. Did you use SimRate or was it live, man?
Oh, behave.
Jesus, those buttons. Paparazzi, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Look, Twitch came in for the crack and they added 100 bits. Fair play to you, Twitch. You're a great bunch of lads. Brilliant. Right, over here now, quick. Jesus, Twitch are here, lads. Behave.
Oh, behave.
Bloody hell. We added 50 bits and 25 bonus bits. God almighty. Twitch are throwing the bits around the shop. Put us on the front page out of that, will you? Go on for the crack. Sure, you're a great, I've always said it, a great bunch of lads, Are we dressed all nice? Jesus, right? Twitch are in the house. Old Veteran says, problem with typing things at the beginning in reference to what is being said on stream. By the time he gets to it, he has no idea what you're talking about. To be fair, you could say that, but I wouldn't have a clue anyway. Do you know? Well,
she's a fox.
Jesus.
In France, she would be called La Renarde, and she would be hunted with only her cunning to protect her.
She's a babe.
She's a robo-babe. In Latin, she would be called Babia Majora.
If she were a president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, right. I love that. I love it. Paparazzi jumping in with 5 gifted tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you very, very... Jesus. Thank you very, very much indeed. Paparazzi, you absolute legend. Briggsy Entertainment is here. He says, hello, you sexy Irish hunk of a man. GSX now has water and lavatory updates. Wait, what? Good to see you, Briggsy. Now, Fulda, welcome aboard, my guy. Gib Ireland says, amazing support. Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it nuts? Jetman Matt, welcome in. He says, what's the route for today? Exclamation point route into the chat. They're milling the wind. Indeed, and they are. Thanks to all, the hype train was going away and my OCD kicked in on the countdown. Fantastic. Just like Caesar, his head and his... Wait now, hang on. Just like Caesar... You know how his lads had his back. Yes. On the Ides of March. Indeed, Scott. Yes. Quick, let's not talk about Caesar. Otherwise, Gibbo will turn off the stream and literally go to bed. So less of that and more of this. Mr. Two-Tone is in the chat as well. Jesus, the boss is here. Sit up straight now, lads. Stomach in, chest out, shoulders back, nose up. And empty your brain of any thoughts.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Good man, Airwolf. He broke the silence. Jesus. So what? Do streamers even have legs, right? Right, now, we all know that Murph isn't doing Irish dancing. If he would be, there'd be all sorts of ouching going on, right? Jesus, lads, we're supposed to be going flying tonight. We'll just have the chance. Restoring subscribed at Tier 1, 38 months. No, wait, 39 months. Restoring 226. Thank you very much indeed, man. Right, we're over here. Red Thunder says, going to have to add that plus 18 tag if you're showing those legs again, Murph. Oh, behave, right? I grew them myself. You know. Reckless Ray subscribing for 21 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, man. Great to see you. Was the lap dancing bar any good? I wasn't in Seattle. No, wait, I wasn't in a lap dancing bar. Jesus, you get me into all sorts of trouble. God almighty. Only looking at kitchens. Like name badges in Vegas. Shh. War Hamster is here. Good to see you. You could probably ask Ali to get their names. Probably. Call them Beetroot and Asparagus. Bebob and Rocksteady. Bebob and Rocksteady. That's a great name. We actually used to call these two girls we knew from Clonmel Bebob and Rocksteady. I kid you not. Never to their face. Right, we're over here now. Lunar Escape, good to see you. Hollowhead. Thanks, Mr. Two-Tone. Two Cats is here. Good to see you. Two Cats. Jesus, how are you? Long time no see. Hope you're well, my dude. Right, where is those?
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works.
Every time. We're over here now. Old Veteran then.
Hello there.
Christ, all the emotes. Old Veteran alerts. Old Veteran gave us 10 gifted Tier 1 subs into the chat like a mad lad. Thank you very, very much indeed, Scott. You absolute legend. Thank you very much. P.S. Miranda likes IPAs. What's wrong with them? Nothing. Why aren't the beers in the fridge, you heathen? Just hang on. Jesus. I have to drink this one first. And then I'm going to go with I'm pulling rank. I'm going with the tropical sour. I am. Jesus. Hello, cat. I wonder, should I take you for a tour around my house? Hang on. Now, lads, I'm after putting them into the freezer. They're in the freezer. So you need to remind me to take them out of the freezer shortly, right? Now, right. Who are you anyway? Hang on. Well, I can't show you, but I will next week.
You're going a bit mad there.
I've only a deadly photograph that'll absolutely put that one to rubbish. Ah, brilliant. But anyway, Pog's son is here. No, Pog's won. He's definitely Irish dancing under the table for sure. Right. I'm telling you, I'm knackered after it. Right, where are we now? Jesus. Fulda. Bloody hell. 9 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. He says, nice to be in the community for 9 months. Fulda, you get to name a name. You're here for 9 months. Congratulations. Excessively salty. Hello again. Right, we're over here. You gotta love the 70s music, right? Spray paint, says Chemco. Would that fix it? There's no fixing that, to be fair. Another one bites the dust, played at a funeral. Oh, Jesus. Actually, I don't want flowers. Get a hair transplant, Murph. What? Hang on a second now. There's a reason why men's hair goes like that. If they start balding at the front, it's because they're great thinkers. If it starts balding at the back, it's because they're great lovers. And in my case, I'm balding at the front and the back. Yeah, baby. In a glass case. Brilliant. Ah, Jesus, that was brilliant. Someone needs to rate that one. That's brilliant. Right. Fantastic. Put the ammunition over there. Oh, I should have went for the juicy IPA, you muppet. I have to drink a sour now. What was I thinking? Right, now, I was over here, look. Two Cats, Murph. I have a Cessna windscreen that needs a home. Yeah, but it's only a windscreen. It has damaged top right, but it can be fixed. Would be ideal for a sim setup for anyone who lives in the Netherlands. If you know anyone, get them to poke me on Discord. I may have more parts coming up soon. Can you get us a full cockpit? Get your cowboy hat out. You know the one that cost you $500. No, I do. Hang on, Jesus. Hang on, Jesus. I've a yoke. Oh, Jesus. I'm at to wrecking the place. Hang on, oh, Jesus. It doesn't want to come out. I know it did. But I'm at to knocking down all the stuff. Look. Back there, you. This is a Stetson. Oh, me knee. This is a Stetson, friends. And this is a cowboy hat I got in Texas. Doesn't really fit me mallet head. And, right, howdy partner with me $500 Stetson. Isn't it only gorgeous? Isn't it though? Look at it. It's gorgeous. You have to be a real cowboy to have one of these hats, lads. Yes, ma'am. Right. It's behind the camera now. It's quite okay. Right, quite okay. Indiana Murphy, right? Brilliant. Do you want to see me whip? Wait, what? Muse fan says just drink them all. Problem solved. Wait, what? I bet it's all the same. It is. Captain Sickbag, thank you for the bits. Twitch, thank you for adding to the bits. Malton Aviation is here. Hello from Spain. Beverage number 1 came second, then 2, then 3. I'm lost. Bill Barrett is here. Good to see you, Bill. Right, now we're catching up. Patrick is here. How are you, Patrick? Good to see you. Airwolf is here, 29 months. Thank you very much indeed, Airwolf. Now, Jesus, old veteran gifting a tier 1 sub to 2 cats. That's 901 subs to the channel, Scott. Thank you very, very much indeed. Bloody hell. But yes, Airwolf, you're very welcome in. Italian Yang fan is here. Coco Flanell, good to see you. 19, Black Murph is it? 17, Jeppison, 17. That's the one to get. Flight Plan fan. So tell me, Murph, do you have the new Microsoft Flight Sim 2024? No, I don't. Well, technically I don't. Italian Yang fan, you're very welcome in. Patrick says, I call my mother evil witch, but never to her face. Indeed. Two Cats says, doing well apart from a few weeks back. I got hit by a propeller in the head and 4 stitches. Now, can we just now kind of stop now for a second? Two Cats, you got hit in the head with a propeller. Was the propeller okay? I'm only joking. How did you do that? Jesus. Wait, you're not letting the missus have one. What? We purchased 3 laying hens. Great having eggs. I've named them barbecue, fried and buffalo for when they stop laying eggs. Brilliant. Did he say he used to know 2 ladies named Bebop and Rocksteady? I'm still recovering. I did! But they weren't actually we called them that. You know the way lads are. Jesus, look at your one. Yeah, right now. Bebop and Rocksteady. We're a nice bunch of lads, you know. Propeller idiot, you mean? Oh no, proper idiot. Wait, what? They're definitely going to be forgotten about and explode into beer slushies. No, they won't. They'll be grand. Gaseous Maximus. My words. Intelligent lover Murph. What did I say? Did I get that wrong? Did I get it wrong? I probably got it wrong. Jesus, we're not believing it. Please show us. What? Murphy will be divorced by the end of this stream in approximately 3 to 8 hours. Right? Like a careless whisper. Right? So what's going on the shelf of many things? You're supposed to wear the wig. The wig is in the drawer. And I can't really tour you around the man cave just yet because there's stuff here there shouldn't be. But I'll show you next week. Murph, a full cockpit could happen. I'm collecting parts. I have an instrument panel so far. Right. What do you mean it doesn't fit me head? How much again? It was $500. You know, is that like €20 or £20? Well, that's what I told the missus. The village people called. They've lost something apparently. Listen, young man. I said young man. It's no. Also, Cessna prop sat against the wall. Oh, nice. Two Cats. Nice. Right over here. I zoned out when he went looking at chaps. I didn't go looking at chaps. Assless chaps. Could you imagine? Right. You know, bringing them to Sunday Mass with you. Right. And wearing your boots with cockspurs on the back. That's what they're called, by the way. I didn't make this up. Do you know? Right. Nothing to see here, lads, at all. Right. Now, we're over here. The wig is completely infested. What do you mean it's infested? It's not infested. It's grand. Anyway, lads, we have to do a stream tonight. Who's on YouTube? Marty, good to see you. Keith B. Welcome aboard. Thrust set simulations. TPHI 17. You injured your leg on a trailer hitch while checking out the... No, I didn't. Jesus. Angels 15. Good to see you. Nomad is in the house. Wycan, yes. Tigpot. Great to see you, guys. Iron Knob Airways is here. Icarus, welcome in. Saren. Good to see you. Bunk Foss, welcome aboard. Who else is here? Bob O'Driscoll, welcome in, Bob. And Mrs. TPHI 17. You're all very welcome aboard. Happy Friday, lads. As I said, this is the weekend. It's all about, Jesus. It's going to be grand, right? So we're going to get started. I'll do a transition like no other. Right, that was a transition. That took so long to plan. But here we are on the ground in Iceland. And, our flight for tonight, as we had a chat about it before we left, looks a little bit something like this. We shall be departing from Bravo India Alpha Romeo, as King Alpha told us. Roll the oars. We must roll the oars. And we're going to be flying over this direction, then that direction, and then all the way back over there. And we'll notice, friends, we're quite near the coast when we get down to Bravo Hotel, India, November. Hornafjordur. Wait, Hornafjordur. Jesus, it's a ford. Jesus, I nearly said it's a forder with a horn. Oh my God, I didn't make it up. That's what popped into my head. I'm genuinely worried about Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. In what regards? Daz Higgy is here. Good to see you. DeBlaze, you're welcome in. Joys of the job, scrap part tend to be right. Do you know? Flyer 10, welcome aboard as well. Do you remember going to Mass? What a mad situation. Do you remember going to Mass? I got up and walked out. That's why you never wear it. Oh no, I got up and walked out. Brilliant. Why Kanye says, Murph, hold on, Murph. 2024 legal speed says you have cockpit keys then. Oh, Jesus then. Who? Don't tell Forda that. He'd be nuts. That's what it looks like. That's what... Look, it says Jorder, but it could say Forder, and then it says Horna Fjorder. I'm not making it up. It says it right there. What are you talking about? Did you, Joe? And tell us about how you feel about the naming of the places. I was watching David McSavage earlier on. Do you ever watch him? And he does the skit where he's Joe Duffy's first cousin. You know what I mean? You know Joe Duffy.
1850 715 815. Hello, good afternoon.
Joe Duffy, right? It's his cousin. And he just talk all super slow like this. And they got away. And they were looking at away. It's just brilliant, right? But anyway, Hornafjordur. That's what it actually says. I'm just saying it sounded like the Swedish chef for a minute there. Oh. Moving on, we're going to then fly across the fjords and the stuff and the things, the many things, until we get back down to the place. That's what we're doing. That's the story now. All aboard. And, well, let's get to it. I did start at night time. It's now becoming morning. And here we are with a DC-6. The livery I am using tonight, friends, is from a scenery artist called, I think it's Jan Keys. It's available over on flightsim.to, and this one is actually based on a DC-6 that was operational in Keflavik, just over the road here in Iceland. And I thought it was interesting. Now, usually I always go for our beloved Firefly Air livery. Sean Dale was a little bit miffed earlier on, saying, why are you not flying the Firefly Air one? I always fly the Firefly Air one. Tonight, I thought I'd go with this because, well, I'm interested into seeing what the US Air Force actually used DC-6s for. Well, in particular, what the US Navy did. It was used for ferry operations, transporting folks, but also supplies between the many bases that they operated on the island of Iceland. I thought it was fierce. Interesting. These aircraft even ended up into a Coast Guard maritime patrol role and just general kind of logging people and cargo around the place, right? Yeah, that was the Navy, yeah. Old veteran flew on one that looked just like it. Nice. So as you can see here, it's an absolutely stunning day. This is live weather. The sun is just about to come up. If you'd like to double check the times, the local time is 06:39. 06:39. That's what I have our time set to, right? And as you can see in the area, we are surrounded by fjords, mountains, the devil knows what. There's a bit of water over there, look. It's gorgeous. But what I really love about this, look at the sun hitting the mountains over here, look. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous looking? Look at the state of that, lads. Isn't that stunning looking? Right? So this is where we're departing from. So we're going to be getting our aircraft into action, get this machine started up, and we'll start then on our merry way and remind me that I need to grab the beer. Right? Because it's in the fridge and it will explode. It will explode. So it's awful nighttime looking in here, but we'll fix all this. So we'll come on over. We're going to go the ground power unit. We're going to get some lights turned on. Let's pretend everything is good here. Come on up top and we're going to get some electricity into the aircraft. To do this, we're going to go on ground power and activate the battery for ground power. Yes. So this is how we're looking now so far. Now we can use manual switches to bring up all the lights, floodlights, the whole shebang. That brightens things up for us here. Also, a shout out to the developers behind Avionics. Do you remember Avionics? We were talking about these guys a little while back. So, to be fair to them, we showed off Avionics on the stream the other day, right? And unfortunately, well, it was shite. There was no point saying otherwise. There was bugs, there was issues, there was all of the above. However, friends, it appears to be working because, well, why isn't that working? There it is. They've launched an update. The developer they were very proactive. They sent me an email and said, really sorry this happened. leave it with us. We're going to try and fix things. And not only that, they put out a public post on their website to say, hey, we are aware folks are having performance issues. They offered everyone a refund straight away, or if they said, if you want to just hang on, we'll get a patch fixed. Your call. That's proactive. I like that. And they've just released an update today. So I want it loaded up faster, which is good. So I'm going to see how this thing goes. I won't leave it on the screen. I'll bring it up kind of periodically during the stream just to see how it behaves now that I got an update. But I just wanted to say that because, you know, if something's shite and you're going to say it's shite and like they don't fix it, well then you were right. You were right to say it. However, if something doesn't work as intended and you kind of give out and then they come back and try and fix it, that has to be a good thing, right? It has to be a good thing. So that's what we're doing. Even the big red one, that don't push. Wait, who? I've set 10-minute beer time using Alexa. Oh, good man. Right, now, let's continue on and get the aircraft into a fighting stance. We're going to remove the control locks. Thank you. And we're going to check our weight and balance here. So we'll go into our weight and balance. And how are we fixed on the fuel? We 50% all over. I'm going to start adjusting that. So I'm going to bring it up there, I'd say 80%. And we can verify that now inside the aircraft fuel and load manager. So let me see, we have 16,000 pounds of fuel on board. We've got 4,000 in the main tanks. Alternate tanks, we'll go ahead and throw in about 1,000 in each tank. Right, down there, 1,110, let's go with that. 1,100, 1,100, and 1,100. And you can see the aircraft move with the weight, you see. And we don't need to go fuel or full, but that's what we'll do. In terms of cargo, we're going to put a little bit of cargo in. We'll put 2,000 pounds at the front, and we'll put about 4,000 pounds in the back. So we're going to be good and heavy on our flight today. Super duper. So that's our fuel and load manager done. Maintenance, let's have a look at the aircraft. So all engines are looking good. Engine oil quantity, so do we need to top up anything here? No, we don't. Water and alcohol on board is good. Auxiliary oil quantity is good. Anti-ice, we might need it. And our airframe hours, just under 2 hours flying this machine. And we're going to try and fly this thing as best we can because we'll have everything turned on. We can break it. So we need to be careful, right? So we could open up the doors and all that jazz. I'm going to skip that for now because I want to get the aircraft up and running. So we'll do a bit of housekeeping before we get started. So we have our fuel mixers down the bottom. We have our carb heat. Our prop lever, which is here. Put you forward, thanks very much. And we need to put on our fuel systems, which are these red switches right here. So if you have a look up here, these are your fuel switches. So you need to turn on your fuel tanks. We have fuel transfers over here. Don't worry about those for the moment. We're going to make sure that our throttles are released and clear. Yes, they are. And that our controls are free and correct, which they are. That's all good to me. Back up onto our overhead panel. And we can bring up some lights here as well. Bring those up. Now, a couple of things we have. We have fuel booster pumps. So we'll be starting engine number 3 first. I'm going to activate the third booster pump, put it on low. Next up, more lights here. Plane battery, that's all grand. We have generators, leave those off. We have mags, so I'm going to put on the nags. And then we have the engine selector. Number 3 is going to be set. While we're here, we're going to make sure that we have our lights on. Wing illumination lights as well for the crew on the ground. This all looks pretty good to me. We're going to come down here and we're going to put some mixture in for engine number 3. So we'll bring it up to auto rich, hold it in that position, throttle, leave it alone for the moment. Once the aircraft engines start firing, we'll need to be careful with the gadget, right? Before we go any further, we need to open up the cowl flaps. It's not terribly warm outside, but we'll turn these on just in case we need them. You should see them now expanding behind the engines. They're the cowl flaps. They just let the hot air out quicker. Right, friends, so this is looking good. Engine number 3 is selected. Make sure auto feather systems is deactivated. Anything else I need to do here? Pitot heat and all that jazz we leave off. Right hand side, fuel and all that jazz is on board. Quickly check our circuit breakers in the back to make sure all is well. There's nothing in the down position. These are all modelled, by the way. So if something doesn't work in the plane, make sure the circuit breaker is, or the fuse switch is in the upright position. Right, so we're going to go for a start on engine number 3. And to do this, it'll be start, I think it's prime and boost, or maybe it's boost and prime. I can never remember, but it might help me. So let's give it a blast. Spinach!
3, 6,
Is it prime and then boost?
9,
Let's find out.
12.
There's spinach. Manifold pressure is good. RPM is good. Oil pressure rising. Okay, we're looking good. Good start on engine number 3. Prime on 9, boost on 12. Gotcha. Alright. So there is engine number 3 up and running. We'll now put on the engine number 3 generator. And we're looking a bit better here now. And we're going to just watch the RPM stabilize. And we're going to keep it in and around about 1,000 RPM. So with engine number 3, we're going to bring it up ever so slightly. And as the engine warms up, that'll actually start increasing itself. It's pretty awesome. It's all modelled. It's done very, very well. Bandit Brother says, Murph, I'm very new to Flight Sim, and I was wondering where is the best place for me to install the sim? Ideally, if you have like an NVMe drive, like an M2, super fast. If not, definitely an SSD. You can install it in your main Windows drive, or if you have something else, you can pop it in there as well. But I would have to recommend an NVMe drive. Absolute business altogether, right? So that engine is ticking away absolutely beautifully. Right, so next up is going to be starting engine number 4. We're going to put the engine selector to number 4. We're going to put the booster pump on for number 4. Mags can come alive. Bring the mixture up for number 4. There she goes. And we repeat the process. So we're going to go on start.
3.
And once he calls out 9, we'll prime it.
6.
And then we'll boost it.
9.
There's prime.
12.
And there's boost. Looking out the window on the engine. There's spinach. You can hear it. Again, we can see oil pressure rising. We can see RPM coming alive. And our manifold pressure is doing the thing. That's a good start on engine 4. And you'll see the whole body starting to shake a little bit because, well, it's cold. But because I have the throttle set to give me just about 1,000 RPM, well, number 4 will start rising itself. So that's a good start on number 4. I'm going to turn on the number 4 generator, disengage number 4 fuel pump, and we're going to put the starter switch to engine 1. That's going to be the next one. So we'll put the fuel pump on for engine 1, bring up the mags, come down here to our mixture, lock it in place, and we're going to go for a start on engine 1.
3.
Murph shaking his body. Oh yeah! Brilliant.
9.
Prime the devil.
12.
Boost the devil. We have spinach. Oh yes. Something about rising by itself. What? Shut up, Liz! That's disgusting talk. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Jesus. I'm after losing me tablet. Right. Good start number 1, Murph. Brilliant. Generator coming on. Main fuel booster off. Engine selector goes to number 2. Number 2. Mags coming on. Booster for number 2 coming on. Mixture all the way up. And we'll go for a start on engine Iverido.
3.
Spinach.
6. 9.
Prime the devil.
12.
Boost the devil. There's a prop spinning. It's a good sound. Again, we're checking our oil pressure. It's rising. We can also see that the RPMs are starting to align. They're starting to come up. So that's a good start on engine number 2. Generator come live. Switch this off. Engine selector off. And we're going to put the inverters 1 and 2 to on. Engine instruments also go to normal. Plane battery will now go from ground power to the plane battery. So we're on our own power. Make sure all these guys are going. Auto feather test lights, put them on for the moment. And then when we can go through all the engine tests here in a moment. I'll leave them off. Right, coming along here, we're going to remove the ground power unit. And as we continue on with a little bit of kind of housekeeping, we're going to get our lights on. We're also going to get our avionics switched on. We're going to OK, and as that's acquiring a satellite, I'm going to take the beer out of the fridge. Now, friends, while that's cooking, we'll come over to this screen. Because we need to, well, do you know what I mean? So here we are with our first beer of this evening. And this, as I said, from Wicklow Wolf. It is that of the Elevation Pale Ale, right? And I have me fancy German Bavarian Pilsner glass. Very fancy, right? So, let's have a look here now. One must pour this without making a complete and utter balls out of it. Yes, you're looking good here. The pour is looking mighty. He has all sorts of skills involved, giving it a nice frothy head. And don't make him... Oh, yeah. Beer pouring live on... Oh, look at this state. Now, it's not exactly a full pint. Do you know? But we'll go with it. Where'd you get the crisps? Andy, yeah. Any crack? What's your planation for this evening? Video games. Right, friends. You and...
Now two.
Yes.
At the same time.
Yes. Get a straw. Right, now. How not to pour a beer. What is wrong with that? That is, like, incredible. Look at the colours, friends. Look at the colours. Right. Look at it. Brilliant. Jesus. Now we must do the, you know... Oh, Jesus. Oh, be God then. That's not bad. At Wicklow Wolf, our mission... No, we know that. Elevation Pale Ale, incredibly drinkable pale ale, bursting with juicy fruits of pineapple and grapefruit from an abundance of hop additions. Refreshing with a savage finish. An independent beer for independent minds. Right! Brilliant! Right, friends, now that we have that, we'll go back over here. We'll place our beer in the beer place and we'll get ourselves ready. Out of 10, well, I have to say, do you know? You drink 2 of them, maybe 3. Do you know what I mean, lads? You drink 2 or 3 of them. It's lovely. It's very nice. Now, they do that in America. They put a slice of orange in their beers. Do you ever notice that? A slice of orange goes into their beers. It is very drinkable, Keith. Indeed it is. Right, now, where are we at? Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and put in our flight plan. We're going to go to BIHN then, flight plan, and we're going to start populating the list. Right, so our departure is going to be BIAR. Type it in and hit enter. Our next stop of the night is going to be at BIEG. BIEG. Go ahead and enter that. Our third stop of the night is BIHN. BIHN. Hornafjordur. I'm just saying that's how it sounded. Enter that. And our final stop of the night is going to be Reykjavik. B-R-I-K. B-I-R-K. Didn't like that. Oh, Jesus. B-I-R-K. Reykjavik. Enter, enter, enter. That is a flight plan. Pop her back in. Zoom out on the divil. That's what the plan looks like. Very fancy indeed. So we'll leave it up there. Cowl flaps will keep them at 18 degrees across the board. Thank you. Radio nav, all that jazz is good. What else we need to do? Reset our barrow, reset our direction indicator, make sure that's aligned with our magnetic indicator. And there is going to be magnetic deviation due to our proximity to, well, the north. So good luck. Oh no, leave that on. Turn on, because I need to keep an eye on the engine visualizer. Transponder, we'll go ahead and pop you on. Stand by on our altitude report. We'll put you in altitude report. It's loading the tablet. I hope that doesn't break. It doesn't. Grand. Okay. Oxygen, don't need to worry about that. Engine stress visualizer, we're going to keep that divel on. We're going to need to see that. And before we get going, we need to engage the flaps. Flap set for 20. RPM, all that is looking good. All up here is looking good. And what else do we need to do, lads? Pitot heat. Pitot and static heat is on. That's looking good. That'll keep the stuff moving. Generators, booster pumps, that's all looking good. And our main lights are on. Super duper. Alright, runway for departure. We're going to be blasting off here, lads. Runway 19er. Runway 19er and 19. So that's going to be straight ahead and do a UE. Down there with the cruise ship below, look. Right? Hey, Max Shiggity, good to see you. Can I fly the Grand Duke? Yes, of course. Come on in. Not our beers. Oh, Blue Moon is good. Yeah. Blue Moon is good. Very good. Doc Blues is here. Good to see you. Jason, that beer is savage. Gibbo, you need to get yourself some of those beers. Brilliant, right? Now, where are we at? Over here. Let's have. You absolute legend, Dougal. I just read that. I saw something very funny. Right, now, where are we? We're over here, look. Oh, Jesus, Hamster, I'm just after seeing your new kitchen. War Hamster, great success. He's nearly completed his new kitchen. Do not let my wife see it at all. Just in case they were Dodge, I thought you should try them first. Oh, brilliant. Murph, I got you these beers. I think you'll love them. They're gorgeous. And then, like, Gibbo, did you try them? Hell no. Brilliant. Oh, well, thank God they're nice. Right, friends. Off the brakes. Power forward. Oh, yes. Easy does it, Jemima. Using our tiller, we shall turn. Oh, yes. And we're heading down for runway 1 Neener. Easy does it now. Multiplayer will be activated in a few short moments. We're on the Southeast Asian server, lads. And I'm just going to back taxi here on the runaway. And I can already notice the ground, because it's frozen over, it's a little bit hard to move. But sure, listen, we'll be grand, right? We'll be totally fine. We're flying an aircraft after drinking some beer on Friday the 13th. What could possibly go wrong? It's grand, totally fine. When I go out and ask for Blue Moon with orange and they say they have no orange, then I say, I guess no Blue Moon. Then I storm out of the establishment. I want orange in me Blue Moon. Televisio, welcome in. Redeeming the teal lighting. Right, what's your speed, Murph? Ah, I do love a DC-6, lads. It's pretty much the most fun you can have with your clothes up. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a great joke. Argy, good to see you. That is a tasty beverage. Now, why did this turn off? Give it a second. Give it a second. I want to see does this little didgeridoo work. The avionics. It's got an update since we last spoke to them. What do you think of the livery, lads? Something different, right? Okay, watch your speed here now as we try to maneuver. And we'll have a look at this gadget. We won't look at any gadget now for the minute. Easy does it now, Jemima. Right, slowly turn us around. Okay, bring up the iPad. There she is now. So hopefully this is now working a little bit better, lads. Can you see the refresh rate? It's not as fast or as punchy, but it's way better. Way better. Care85 is here. Good to see you, man. So this has given me a full 3D vision on my iPad, right? And look at the mad mountain it gave in front of us. That's the terrain going, uh-oh. But it is giving us terrain data, which is nice. It's a PFD, primary flight display. That's what it's showing me on my iPad. And it connects to the sim. So to buy the bit of software, it's 20 or 25 bucks, and then it's like a $5 a month. Now, I'm not saying it's great. I'm just saying they've improved it since we last showed it off on Wednesday. So we'll see how it behaves after a while. But before we do any of that, it's time to get ourselves up and ready. Manifold pressure increased to 30 and hold. Oh, yes. Okay, flaps are set, walking, talking, and we're squawking. Increase. Takeoff power set, brakes off, and let us ramble, friends. It is time to fly. Speed alive. 40 knots. She's shaking, rattling, and rolling. Turn up on 80 knots. 100. 110, 120, yep, see daisy. Positive rate of climb, Climb is indicated. Gear coming up. Oh, yes. Look at the cut of it, lads. Alright, flaps in. One notch. Watch the climb. These old aircraft don't like the same sort of climb out you get in an airliner. You're going to be very, very careful with them. So I'm just going to follow this river down here as we get a bit of height, right? Bringing the flaps all the way in. And we'll tidy up. We'll put the cowl flaps into climb because they do have a bit of an issue with drag. And now we're going to adjust our prop and our speed. So bring the prop down. Bring our manifold pressure back a smidgen as well. And keep the nose down. And our speed should start picking up here nicely. I'm now going to activate the multiplier. We'll give this a few moments to load in. And just get ourselves trimmed out here. Beautiful departure. Look at the friggin' mountains. Isn't this gorgeous? Gorgeous. I don't know if my chat paused or what, but it looks lovely, doesn't it? So here's the multiplayer aircraft starting to load in. Alright, alright. And we have all sorts of mad sounds. It's brilliant. So what we're going to do, if you're on the Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. And if you're here for the sheer crack of it being Friday, well, friends, you press number 3. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 1900 Zulu time, right here.
Jesus.
Jesus, I thought we lost it. Oh, yes. Look at that cut of it, lads. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're flying along here just past an altitude of 5,500 feet. The sun is hitting us square in the face as we kind of circle around the airport. Just make sure we pick up everyone along the way. And we have 36 in the PC, 2 on console, and 155 passengers with only 241 days to the Eurovision. Brilliant, Kane. Super Typhon, just 3 numbers between you, lads. Jesus, then they're gone off to recount. We demand a recount. Yeah. This is very pretty, isn't it? Look at this. Some beautiful aircraft with us tonight, lads. We have Raphaels, we have Typhoons, we have Tornadoes, C-160, PC-21s. Beautiful stuff already, right? TJ Turner, good to see you. Man alive, look at this. So this is all from the Nordics update that we got back in... Jesus, when was that, lads? Sim Update 11, was it? Or World Update 11? Jesus, that tastes like more. Locust, yeah, so the height mesh from Orbex for Iceland, it is good, but I don't think it's needed anymore. The latest update that the World Update gave us, I thought it was brilliant. A C-130 and a C-160, beautiful looking. Johnny Shue, good to see you. Right, okay, so we got the airport coming up here at our 11 o'clock. And we'll just kind of circle it around. We'll turn right here in a moment, get ourselves onto that magenta line. As we have a look here, we're in the climb phase of the flight. We're going to level off here at, well, we're at 7, so we can probably do that now. So I'm going to turn on some autopilot. So to do this, we're going to turn on the gyro pilot, flick it onto the no, we're not. We're going to, how do we do this now? Gyro pilot and localize. Oh wait, I forgot the master switch. Autopilot master switch. There we go. Now we try it, lads. So we're going to put it on gyro pilot, turn on the master switch. Autopilot's on, right? Didn't like that. Beat the J's, it didn't like any of that. Turn it off, turn it back on again. Oh, it doesn't like that. Why can't we engage autopilot? Let us see what we did wrong. The gyro pilot disconnected. Interesting. Okay, turn on the power. Activate the divel. Lock it onto the localizer. Make sure we're in nav mode, which we are. Message coming in. Jump over. The message is saying, set our course to 113 degrees. Roger. Now that's our heading indicator, so if I reset that, yeah, that's okay. So 113 degrees. And she's coming around. Coming around. And our altitude, well, I'm going to hold it here now. Lock it in. Nose down, and we'll hold just over 8,000 feet, right? I went to Iceland in July, Jesus. Keith Barry was met by Cian Lefford last week. Good man yourself. Brad Barron is here, welcome in. Alright, so this should centre us now on this magenta line. Hopefully we'll get a good capture. We're going to put our cowl flaps back into cruise mode. And then we're going to get our engines completely set up for our cruise flight. Because at the moment, well, they're not terribly happy. Our BMAP is looking okay. Manifold pressure, a little bit on the high side. We'll monitor our speed. We're up to nearly 200. So I'm going to bring that to 35. And we're going to bring our RPM down a smidgen. There's 24. Let's aim for about 22. And let's see what happens here, right? Now, how are we going for temperatures? So we can see that over here, our carb temperature is very, very low. We need to bring these guys up. So come down here. Where's the button, Murph? Come down to here. And we're going to bring these guys up a bit, right? So we're going to say, right, come up the road. Come up the road. Come up the road. There's a pause. Come up the road. And come up the road. And now we monitor. Temperature is starting to climb. We can see it there in the carb. So we need those guys sitting in the green. They're going through yellows at the moment. Let's see what happens. Left engines, they're doing the same. Max Shiggity, yeah, we can see you, dude. He signed 2 playing cards for me. Ah, that's brilliant, Keen. Ah, Jesus, that's brilliant. 777 driver is here. Good to see you, man. 777, you're most welcome. Right, these are coming up into the area we want. A little bit low, but let's just double check our engine visualizer. So carb temperature is low. They're going to come in there nicely. Oil temperature, moderate stress range. All right, that's our BMAP stuff. And then our oil pressure. So let's have a look, right? Fuel flow is looking good. Our oil pressure, we'll achieve that by our RPM, right? So if I say bring it down a smidgen to 2100, will that help? No, bloody hell it won't. Right, bring it up to about 24. That's going the right direction. There we go now. All is looking super duper, and now we're cruising along at about 216 knots. The first leg is about 94 nautical miles. That'll take us across Iceland, and look at the scenery already. Look at the state of it. Gorgeous, right? Daddy Plump is there. Oh, look at the transition from snow to no snow. Isn't that gorgeous? There's Dougal on our starboard side. No, our port side. Now we're flying along with our beautiful landing lights dangling down, catching all the wind. So we're going to retract these divils and turn them off. And everything else here, lads, is actually looking pretty good. We're actually pretty good. How are we looking? We're looking well. I'm looking forward to next Friday, lads. I'm just saying, I'm looking forward to it. How's this gadget working? It's now working better, a lot better. And you can see from some of the mode switches that I have, right? So I have the PFD on the main screen, and I have autopilot commands ahead of me. If I press the autopilot button, that brings up this panel that I can now go and start messing with the autopilot from this tablet. From the tablet, right? This new PC doesn't care what I throw at it so far, although I am waiting on a 4K monitor. Oh, nice. Nice. Radio and transponder we can go into next. So these are all our frequencies, so I can change this. If I want to say, right, I'll bring it up to this screen so you'll see how quickly it changes as well, right? So there's our radio frequencies up there on the top left. So if I say, for instance, I don't know, 118, come on, you devil, 118.600, and if I press enter, and now I swap them, why didn't they work? They work in here. They're not working there. Oh wait, is that COM 2, I wonder? That could be COM 2. Is it? Yeah, COM 2. Nav COM 2. So let's try COM 2. So let's go, I don't know, 122. No. Let's go 122.800. Right? I'm gonna hit enter and then swap. There. That's how instant it changes them. It's pretty cool, right? So they're working really well. So far, so good. Avionics is the name of it, lads. Avionics. Can never get my car piece to stick. Always snap back down. Little strange, but it's never been an issue. I've been ripping it around Alaska. So Jetman, all that's happening there is there's something bound to those controls. That's why they're resetting. There's something moving them on you, right? Now let's have a quick look over here to make sure that the engines are running absolutely sweet. With green lights across the way, that's what we want. Your DC-6 looks like a DC-6. It's looking good. Ah, beautiful. Look at this, lads. Ah, jeez. This is stunning, right? Shiggity ahead of us. We can see it. I found it hard to sleep in Iceland when I was there. I had to wear a sleep mask. Jesus. But it's bright there most of the day, isn't it? Yeah, the time we're using in the sim right now, it is exactly 0713, and we're on live weather. Tarnish Mossman, good to see you. Right, so the airplane is behaving itself. I haven't broken anything. Stress yet. Down here we can turn on our little Bendix King here and get her range, lads. Get her range, right? So let me see. 25.8, that's on the airport. So how do we tune this divil in? What's this guy being read from? Ooh. Is it a VOR frequency? I don't know. What's happening up here now? So we can see DC amps doing what they need to do. Oil is looking good. Anti-ice fluid is good. Hydraulics are good. Water is good. Oil temperature is looking grand. Pressure is looking grand. Fuel quantities, there are auxiliaries. And then our main tanks, they're all very, very good. That's looking grand. Supercharger is available if we need it. Altimeter, we're doing grand. Cabin differential is climbing. We're not high enough to worry about that. What else do we need to do here now? Over this side, our electrical panel, so we can see what's happening. We can go to, let me see, volts are looking good. Engines are being ran from the generators, so we can go ahead and check what the generators are doing. That's weird, didn't want to move there. So gens are all working. Now, if we wanted to turn off a generator, just to show you for the pure pig iron, gen number 4 has been deactivated, right? And I just want to show you, it's all tied together. So gen 3, right now. Why isn't that getting a read? That's very strange. Oh wait, DC. You're over here, aren't you? Right now. Ooh. Where is me DC friggin' gadget thingy? Was he up here? Ah, DC amps. Okay, let's test this. If we turn off Gen 4, will that drop? I don't see it dropping. Am I doing this wrong, maybe? Huh. Let's not worry about things we haven't a clue about. Dude says, I fear 2024 will be a subscription-based sim. Why would you say that? I admire the support from Microsoft. The updates are incredible and free. Actually free. Let's hope that continues. Summer's always light and winter is only light for about 4 hours. It's nuts, isn't it? For whatever reason, I can never get the gyro pilot to follow the GPS. Energizer, 2 things. 1, make sure your CDI or your course deviation indicator is set to GPS mode. Secondly, when you engage the gyro pilot, put it on localizer mode. Make sure she goes to localizer. 2 Dogs is here. Greetings from Wisconsin. You're very welcome aboard. Jesus, look at all this. Oh, lads, this is stunning. We're halfway through the first leg. We're doing great. Still no luck? Really? Jesus. The Messerschmitt won't autopilot. There's a Focke-Wulf on the way, the 190. That's a beautiful beer, lads. Right. Now, what's my next plan? Nothing. Leave it all alone where it's behaving itself. Brilliant. Max Shigley needs the updated scenery. It came as part of a world update. But, which is very good. I can't... Where do you get the update for the P-47? I went onto the Airplane Heaven store and they should have emailed me by now, but I can't see it. Freezer. No, I took it out of the freezer. Good man though, Tarnish. Check out Irish Brewing in Boston. Ooh. We're going to Boston next year. I don't know what aircraft is giving us that sound. Oh, look at that though. Ah, lads. Isn't that stunning? Hang on a second there, Jemima. There's a screenshot coming in with a wing wave and everything. Beautiful. Ah, that's class, isn't it? That's gorgeous. Who is that? Is that Dougal, is it? It is Dougal. Dougal can friggin' fly the DC-6 like it was just like a small plane because his friggin' formation flying on that thing. Now imagine Dougal got the experience following Ali. Do you know? I'd be so tempted to bring my Florida Panthers hoodie to Boston. Ooh, Jesus. No, I think, like, it's not until June next year. Do you know what I mean? But I'm looking forward to it. Jeez, I can't wait. Right, lads, let's start talking about our landing, our first landing over here. So, BIEG, English, Murph, you can do it. So, the landing here is, Egilsstaðir, wait. Christ. Egilsstaðir? Let's go with that. Well, let's have a look. So the terrain around it, okay, we've got a bit of high ground, there's fjords and all the jazz, right? We want to be landing to help us out with the wind. BIEG, let's go and have a look. So we'll type in BIEG. Open the airport and the weather. Winds are 350 at 4. 03 is what we want. So we're going to head south and land facing the north. All right. Any no times here? High bird activity. Temporarily in case of an eruption. Jesus! It'll be fine as a level 3 airport if there's an eruption in Iceland. Bloody hell. Right, lads, the important thing is runway 03. So let's have a look at the map. We're going to be looking for some visual reference points. VRPs. And it's going to be this lake. And it's called the Laga Fija. Lagar Flijo. Let's go with that. And that's going to be a visual reference point. So we want the lake, when we see the lake ahead of us, we want to head to the right-hand side or south. And that should help us along, right? Now, we're roughly 40 miles out. We're not going to see it just yet. We'll see it soon. Man, look at that. Jesus. Is that a C-130 or a C-160? That's a C-130, look. Jeez, that looks very good as well. That's the Captain Sim C-130, the new one. I have to say, it's kind of good, lads. Credit where credit is due and all that, you know what I mean? And then, of course, the C-160 there in the background. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Old Veteran says Flight Sim Expo 2025, 40 weeks, 6 days, 7 hours, and 23 minutes. The excitement is already there, Scott. I can't wait. Cannot wait. The plan is it'll be Wednesday until Monday. That's, you know. With Expo taking place on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. McShiggity Pilot, I'm going to Athlone next October. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Make sure you go to Sean's Bar, McShiggity Pilot. It's called Sean's Bar. Checking in on Thursday, leaving Monday, hotel reserved. Man, Scott. I'm going to miss Expo. I booked a cruise. Aw. Yeah, Sean's okay. Yeah. Go to Sean's Bar. It's nice. It's right on the quays. You're looking onto the River Shannon. It's nice. Very nice. Jesus, this is lovely. It's gas, right? I'm looking at scenery. And it's... next Friday. I can't wait. I can't wait until it's next Friday, right? The oldest pub in Ireland, there you go. Gibbo knows that because he was there when it opened. Ah, come on, that was brilliant. That was brilliant. Shots fired. Are you not using the TTM doorstops? I mean, beer mats. What? Doorstops? Oh. No, I'm using too many beer mats. Beer mats over there, mind you. Gibbo, like, instantly. What did you say? Oh, come here. I need to show you what Gibbo did. Hang on. Oh, now hang on. I was supposed to get a delivery today at 8 o'clock from Amazon and it didn't arrive. So how does one do that? How do I tell Amazon you didn't get me stuff? Now expected on the 16th. I don't believe you. We're sorry for the delay. If you've not received your package, you can come back here the next day for a refund. Well, balls to it. So I ordered a small little light. I hope you're choking your beer. I ordered a small light for my camera because my weekend, lads, is going to be spent making videos, right? Not them sort of videos. I'll be making videos. But anyway, have a look at this. Gibbo has refined the website to make it cleaner, faster, and, well, less stuff. When you come to the homepage now, twotonemurphy.com, Firefly Air has its own tab on the top. Click on that and you're into everything to do with Firefly Air and the older menus as you remember them. Or you have a straight link to our download section. Straight link to YouTube. We have, oh, that's class, Gibbo, I love it. He has the more section and he's changed the font because he's a legend. The more button, I love it. He's handy, this lad. Gibbo, I take it back. You weren't there for the opening of Sean's. You got there when they first closed it. YouTube playlists, Firefly Air, download section, store. Yes, we have a merch store where you can buy merchandise to look cool in front of your friends or loved ones. Right. And, you know, it's all there. What else do we have? And then about TTM. I mean, what about it? But you see here now, as you scroll down, you have a direct link over to our Twitch channel, and we have more information on the bottom. It's just a fresh, beautiful, nice update that keeps everything moving very, very well. Gibbo, you are an absolute legend, and I thank you. Brilliant. If all goes well, the missus will be with me, says Scott. Scott, I'd love to meet her. Love to meet her. Now, where are we at? We're over here somewhere. Jesus, who's in charge, lads? Hammy, yeah, love the pictures of the kitchen. Beautiful kitchen. Right, we're not too far out. Visual reference points. Anyone see the lake yet? It should be over this verge here. Over the little, you know, the gadget out the far side. Murph, check the Volanta picture of the plane you're flying. Oh, Jesus. Volanta. Hello? Volanta? It's Murph. What? How can I change that, mad devil? Notification. Jody Doc. How do I change that? Do I edit the aircraft? Wait now. Settings. Edit route. Remove. Upload. Oh, upload the aircraft image. Wait, let me see this. This PC. My documents. Share X. Screenshots. Today. Can't show you anything else in this folder. Let's go with that picture right there. Yes. Upload. Ah, this is brilliant. Now look at the state of it. Brilliant. How friggin' cool is that, friends? Where are we flying? We're up here, look. Up the road, Murph. There we are. Yes. Volante, absolute ledge. Right, here's our first visual reference point. It is that of the lake. And you can see the mountains. Remember we said there was high ground just after the airport? Super duper. Jesus, we have a Raphael sniffing. Go handy there now. I also deleted my my graphics cache or cache, whatever you call it, and the sim is running butterly smooth, by the way. Hey, Renoir's here. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. What server? We're on the Southeast Asian server. Flyby cam. Yeah, it's got to happen, doesn't it? It's going to happen, friends. Now, all be quiet in the realm. We need to be quiet.
Hello there.
Swished! We need to be quiet to experience the following. Are we ready, friends? Hide me. Now get ready for immersion. And mind your ears, for God's sake. Oh, yes. It's Friday night, we're here with the Fireflies, flying in Iceland. Welcome to the weekend, everybody.
I'm not even out, boy.
Oh, yes. Right, so we need to start doing some stuff because we are approaching the first landing of the night. So we're going to disengage the autopilot, gyro pilot off, my airplane, swing it down to the right hand side. I don't know why my iPad keeps turning off. I need a setting for that to, like, you know, don't let it turn off. Now, to help us here, we're going to start bringing the power back. Drop at the nose. And let's see what we can do here, friends. All right. Don't worry about the ping. The ping has very little impact on what we're doing. And now it's going to be time for beer number 2. Frank Hale, good to see you. Southeast Asian server. Right, what's your turn here, Murph? We're looking lively. There's the airport. We can see the lads on the airport. Beautiful. So what's the old turn here now? Easy does it. We're going to be playing around with our RPM, manifold pressure and all the jazz once the sim decides to unpause itself. We'll see what happens. Do you pay attention to the engine stress in your tablet? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All the time. Let's bring up our avionics. Not too shabby, right? Not too shabby. See how well it's working now compared to last week? It's still not perfect. It's still not perfect. But it's definitely better. Live weather. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, so our speed is still a little bit lively. Watch that RPM come up. We're holding idle at the moment, so let's just see what happens. I'm following the lake. I can actually see that on the PFD on screen, on the tablet. So I'm looking down at that, and I can fly like this. Our speed is here as well. We're hitting the 160s. Start putting some power in. We're holding at about 5,000 feet, but now we're going to let the nose gradually drift down and just watch the speed. We're going to try and keep it at 160 knots in this descent, right? And let's see what we can do here. The river or the lake should be directly below us, ish, kind of, sort of. It's off to one side. Okay, we're going to start our turn coming in. Speed will drop. Do you not use the AFE? No. Yeah, I do use the tablet in this. So our oil pressure is going to be off the chart because I've brought back the manifold pressure and I've increased our RPM. Little bit heavier, right? But yeah, I don't use the AFE. You can use it to learn it, but I prefer to fly it myself and see what sort of trouble I can get into. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so again, watch our speed. We're going a little bit too fast. That lake is going to be our visual reference point. Once we're flying on the lake, we should be grand for the runway. 03 is what we want for our first stop of the night. Got Friends is in the house. Good to see you, man. A little DC-6 action. Nice. It is. Look at the cut of it. I mean, look at the state of it. We're here in Iceland. And it actually looks like it's ice. Ladies and gentlemen, big welcome to Got Friends in the chat. Some say they wear trousers at bedtime. For all we know, it's Got Friends. Brilliant. I just learned if you click abort after he finishes his checks, you can manually control the throttle again. Oh, that is handy. Alright, speed is coming down. 140, first notch of flaps. Alright.
Allow myself
Jesus.
to introduce myself.
Thank you, Scott. Okay, runway 03 is what we're aiming for here, lads. Nice terrain here, right? Speed 140, looking good. Second notch of flaps. Let our legs hang out. Do your legs hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Look at the cut of the gear coming down. Beautiful. There's our runway. So we're going to keep this turn. Watching our speed. Another notch of flaps. Yeah, that's super handy. Ironically, Iceland isn't covered in ice, and Greenland is. Iceland, of course, invented by the Irish. In 2011, we built the island out of rubber bands. Can you tie him in a knot? Can you tie him in a bow? Brilliant, Sard. Alright, speed 120. Bit of power coming in now. How's the old stress levels? Oil pressure's off the charts. Grand! How about now? No, oil pressure's off the chart. It's grand, it's grand. Don't worry about it at all. Watch your speed. Are you on en route Europe quest? I want to join. Late night club. Come in, come in. We're on the Southeast Asian server. Well, come on in, man. This is our first stop of the night. We have we have 2 more to do. 3 more to do. No, we have 2 more to do. Okay, watching our speed. 130 knots. Flaps are looking good. We're at 30 degrees flaps at the moment. The EFB has an engine stress monitor, but not a passenger stress monitor. Oil pressure like that, and you may just blow up. Yeah. At this stage, you'd hear a ping, followed by the screams of many people. But listen, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge because we're going to have wind here, lads. We're going to have wind, right? So let's see, can we get ourselves situated? 140 knots, be careful. Let's go full flaps on this one. Flaps at 40. Be careful of that white arc, that's going to help us. Full flaps. The barn doors have been extended. Let's see what we can do here, friends. Speed is going to start dripping off. Keep the nose down. Keep ourselves level. Align yourself at the start of the runway. Then start looking straight down the runway, because you shift your eyes from your touchdown zone to the end of the runway, because that's going to show you that you're dead on straight. If you just align yourself with the start of the runway, you'll be in a field of thistles and potatoes, wondering how in the name of Jesus you got there. Do you know? So that's what you're supposed to do. But let's see what happens here, right? Speed is looking good, 110. We're descending nicely, about 700 feet a minute. We're well within our limits. And on touchdown, well, we're going to look for a gentle stop. Will they make it or will they break it? Tune in next time. No, you don't. Just watch. Oh, Jesus. There's a bit of wind. Speed is still good. A little bit fast. We can probably start aiming now for 100 knots. Flaps full, gear down, prop full. We should be grand. You have to land on the first Murph, right? Easy does it, Jemima. We're looking for about 100 knots here on final approach. So over the threshold, I want about 100 knots, give or take. We're at 110 at the minute. It is dropping. Watch the nose. Ease off the rate of descent. 500 feet is looking good. We got an osprey in the air beside us. There is 100 knots.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
2 dogs! That scared the life out of me. Right, hold the nose. Power to idle. Watch the flare. And a gentle touchdown is required, please. 129 feet. We'll take every bit of it. Watch the nose wheel. Touchdown. All right. There's decel, 70 knots. Start bringing those flaps in. The real reason I was in Iceland is because I went searching for a new Ireland manager, which is why that fella is the new manager of Ireland. What's his name? Heimir Hallgrimsson. That's a knock-negotiable name if ever I heard it. Alright, exit the runway. Yaki boos on the Betsy. We'll go on the grass. Don't go too fast. There we go. Okay, so as we taxi back here, we're going to open up the cowl flaps just to help us out. Keep those temperatures down a little bit. Carb heat and all the jazz is doing its thing. Small bit of power. Nice formation with Dougal, absolutely. You're 135 miles away from Shanghai after a 3-hour flight. Oh, nice. Right, it's going to be a new beer now in a second. Ah, Jesus, that was nice. That was nice. Alright, so we're just taxiing on the grass here. So make sure your aircraft is now configured for the next flight, lads. The journey here is a 63 nautical mile hike. We're heading south, so this won't take too long. Seeing 4 props on a US Navy bird is giving me PTSD. Lads, if you ever get the chance to meet Got Friends, or to be fair, we'll have to have you on the stream, right? We'll have to bring you on the stream. You have an amazing story. You told me a story when I was in my room the other day. I spent the last couple of days in my room, right? But he told me a fascinating story of certain missions and certain flyings, and perhaps it might be something he shares with us, because I was blown away by it, fascinated by it. So, let's see what we can do here. Notice he never talks about Drunk in the Basket. Oh, Dunk in the Basket. Who? Muse fan gifted the tier 1 sub to Got Friends. Ah, Muse, you legend, you. Thank you very much indeed, Muse fan. Got Friends, that gives you, like, access to emotes. They're very emotional, do you know? There's an ATR, look. Jesus, you're a long way from home. I'm going to be flying very soon the CRJ, by the way. Because I got to fly in a CRJ in my room the other day. And I'm about to fly one. You tell your story? Nice, nice. Alright, let's get lined up here for our next departure. And then I need to grab a beer, lads. So if y'all need to grab a beer or a tasty beverage of your choosing. Water, you know, cordial, soft drink, Mountain Dew. Bloody love Mountain Dew. Drexillian, good to see you. Murph, I have Tourette's, but flying with this community makes me relaxed. Ah, you're very welcome. Jesus! There's a DC-3 coming in like an absolute mad lad. Might get some mortar actually. There we go. So park and bake engaged. Now lads, I'm going to put back on the tablet. So you have something to look at, you know. Ooh and ah. And talk amongst yourselves for a moment. I have to get a beer. Right. Right, I'm back. Let us go to another screen, friends. Turn down the radio. Right, friends, for this one, I've rinsed my glass. And for this one, we're now going for Wicklow Wolf's Solstice Tropical Sour. A tropical... Look how cold it is. Look, that's what the freezer will do to you. So, wait now. Max Shiggity says, the next airport is going to be that of BIHN, Bravo India Hotel November. Lucas 8 bottle full of homemade poutine, right? Oh, Jesus. Hang on, we're wrecking the gaff. Excuse me. Right, now, are we ready? It's all about the pour. Jesus, now, this looks like... Give it a bit of a... Come on, give it a bit of sauce. Oh, Jesus, it's easy now. Easy. Okay. I'm after ruining me highly polished wood. Here we are, friends. Our second beer of this evening. And it is that of... English, Murph. Solstice is a lip-smacking sour. Fruited with a delicious medley of apricot, mango and peach. Expect a bright, sun-kissed orange colour with a hint of tropical haze. Solstice finishes with flavours of fresh citrus, stone fruit and a touch of tartness that will leave you wanting more.
Can I get a refund?
I hope you didn't leave the other two in there. No, we're good. Drink to the phone. Hang on. It smells like shower gel you'd find in a hotel. Oh, Jesus. Gin and lemon here. Oh, good man, Muse. Hey, Joey Bolo is here. Good to see you, man. I know.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Oh, let's try another one. Do you know, it's not half bad. It is indeed sour, but the fruitiness that you get out of it kind of does want you to want more. I'd give it maybe a 6. Maybe a 6 out of 10. Keep him drinking, he might get loose lips. Wait and I tell you what I've got up to the last few days. Brilliant. Oh. Yeah, that's an interesting one now. Christ. Right, let's move over here. I mean, if cats could drink beer, they'd hate it too, right? Right, now, perfect timing. Got friends. What do you say? What do you do? Oh, the other thing. Yeah, the alert. Glass emotion. I love it. Brilliant. Right. We're about to start our second flight of the night. Flaps, Murphy, set to 20 degrees. Flaps set to 20. Mixture's rich. Prop is full. Brakes are on. We'll hold those. Brakes off. Power coming in. 30. Hit the brakes, Murph. 30. Hey, Sean is here. Good to see you. Wolf to Fear, welcome aboard. Loose lips sinks ships. Careful now. The enemy have ears. Right, punch it, Chewie. What was that? You like Jemima? Jesus. Right, off the brakes. And we're moving. Are you still trying to use that rubbish software? Cyrus T, good to see you. What software? No, listen. They've made it better, look. They've made it better. So I got an email. Don't go off the runway. I got an email from the developer after the stream, Cyrus, and they were like, Jesus, you know, we need to fix this. And they actually put out a public post to all their existing customers to say, hey, we are aware of an issue. Oopsie daisy. They offered them all refunds, or they said, if you want to hang tough, we're going to make the thing better. There's been an update over on the Apple Store, the marketplace, and it's working better. Look at the responsiveness now. Look, little turn. So the performance has seen a massive upgrade since I last tried it out on Wednesday night. And Cyrus, it's because the dev came back kind of straight away. I like that. You know what I mean? It was a nice touch. We'll see how it goes now. Yeah, it is much better. No, like 100%. If it was still shite, I tell you. Do you know what I mean? Right, we need to tidy up here. Get these closed. There we go. Get a bit of climbing action. Oh, yes. Now we have high terrain on the right, but let's go that way for the Jesus, we're climbing like a freaking mad thing. We're going to spin a Rooney here to the right, lads. There we are. Watch the trim. Manifold pressure, bring you back. Prop, bring you back. Let's have a look at our engine visualizer. Cylinder head temperature, moderate stress range. What temperature are you giving us, Chief? We're okay. Oil temperature still a little bit hot. Easy does it now. Right, let's have a look here. So we're turning. We're going to go back into autopilot mode. So we're going to say autopilot on. Where are you turning me? Turn us to the right, please. All right. You'll need to post photos of what Murphy brought you back from the room in Discord. It was very good. Telling you, I'm a big romantic devil, I am. Right, watch our speed here as we climb out. We're looking good, though. We're looking good. This is looking terribly nice. Right, friends, once again, we shall do our count of counting. Xbox pilots, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. And if you're here wondering what in the name of Jesus is going on, you're not alone. You press a number 3. Yeah, baby. Oh, welcome to Friday. A wild Jay Winnaker has arrived. King Easy, you're very welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. So as we resume our course, we're now going to set up the autopilot to hold the altitude. In there like me swimwear. Get a good hard mental image of that now, lads, huh? Murphy and swimwear. Oh, behave. Borat Mankini. This is nice. So in terms of the scenery, what we're looking at here is out of the box. This is all Microsoft Flight Sim. Would you look at the suffering state of that? Jesus now, lads. Isn't it only gorgeous? Right, I left us in this position and we should now be following the magenta line. 25 in the PC, 3 on console. Nice. Engine visualizer, everything's in the green. We are behaving ourselves. We are minding our engines. And we're getting a speed here of about 210 knots. It might go to about 215, give or take. I flew into Keflavik the other day. I couldn't find the airport. There were so many trees. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, there is the Nordics World update as a wild Muse fan flies over our head. Muse, are you in VR? Hemmingbird. Do you ever see the Lawnmower Man, Hemmingbird? I'm just saying that's what's going to happen to Muse fan. Not the ending of it now, mind you, but you know. Was that Rick Mail in the Lawnmower Man? I'm almost certain it was, wasn't it? It was Rick Mail, lads. Jesus. Now, let's have a look. What's actually happening in the thing of stuff? Let's have a look now. We're doing very well, lads. Thank you very much. We have 25 likes over on YouTube. Thank you very much indeed. And, if you'd like to help out the channel in your own particular way, if you press the like button on YouTube, the more likes a video gets, YouTube pushes that to other people to recommend that they tune in. So, everyone on Twitch, go over to YouTube and hit the like button and then leg it back here. Go on, I dare you. I bet you can't do it. Right, do you know? 845 Sim is here. He says, how are you, Merry Friday? Brilliant. Brilliant. Hang on, I need to put that somewhere. That's brilliant. Gibbo's brilliant. Merry Friday. Good to see you in the DC-6. Dusting off my 6 now. See you soon. Nice. Enjoy the group flights while you can, says Kozaki. 2024 does not care about multiplayer. Oh. Why do you think that? 4K. Yeah, Ross Code. We're in 4K on YouTube. Whoa. You know. Whoa. 4K, lads, right? On the tube of you. I mean, where would you get it? I mean, where would you absolutely get it, you know? Well, you get it over here, I suppose. What's this one now?
How did you know? I love this song.
Yeah, I need to work on my timing, but come on, do you know what I mean? Did I mention it's Friday? Dude 24 or 84 asking, Murph, is 2024 subscriber based? I can't answer you. You'd have to ask yourself. Was 2020 subscriber based? You can kind of say it was to an extent because, well, it's on Game Pass, but you can also buy the gadget outright. So Microsoft have already said it's coming to Game Pass and they will have additions. We already heard York say that. Kanzui has rambled into the chat. Happy Friday, my man. Kozaki says nothing about more players visible, nothing about server stability, just missions and single player activities. Well, lads, hopefully tomorrow you're going to see a video released by this Aegis, and we have some questions that our community raised. And next week, when I'm allowed to, well, I brought those questions to my room and I asked the people in my room the questions. Yeah, bulletproof. friends just left the room. Right? The windmilling room, that's the one. And the cat just looked at him strangely and went back to cleaning itself. This plane is so amazing to fly when you fly by the numbers. Everything just falls into place. Like a midget at a urinal, you gotta stay on your toes. Right? Brilliant. Are we still live on YouTube? We are. I think we are. Are we? I hope we are. Are we still live on YouTube, lads? I think we are. I hope we are. Where's your next stop? Our next stop is down at a place called BIHN. We're nearly there. Oh, excuse me. Jesus, the beer, lads. It's good. It's not bad. We're still on YouTube. Nice. Thank you. The tube of you is still working. Brilliant. Live in 4K, baby. Right. Do you know, it's... You join us here on a 4K stream, making everything 4 times as nice looking. Even my face. Do you know what I'm saying? In actual fact, if I do... Hang on. Hang on now. Oh, behave, baby. 4K, right? Jesus. It's very sad, isn't it? Very sad. Instant back of the head camera. You know what I'm saying? Hello in Icelandic is I'm an Egypt. Benjamin, Southeast Asian server. Just don't look at the back of me head. That's all I can say, right? My tablet screen keeps turning off. It's quite annoying. Muse fan made this song himself. Make a man go moist. Jesus. Ooh. What do you mean a bald head? What are you talking about? It's the lighting. It's the pattern on the hair. It's the pleats. Don't act like you're not impressed. It's still not working. We'll try it again. I visited that place in June. It's stunning. Oh, nice. Newsfan says, just to clarify, I made the last song, not this one. Newsfan made this one as well. Come on. You can just picture him now, you know. Barefoot. Barefoot. Wearing a pair of jeans. And a black t-shirt. Just as well that you're old, Murph. You can get your bus pass just in time for when the Skoda collapses. Be God then. Oh Jesus, how are we going for... Gibbo, are you okay to stay up this late? Do you know what I mean? Do you not get tired, like? He must be on the Ovaltine tonight. There's low terrain ahead. I mean, I don't know about you, but like, why isn't the gadget working? Work, you devil, work, work. We need it to work, lads. High definition Skodas. Jonks, you need to put in and out Skoda somewhere. I'm just saying somewhere, you know. It could even be a sticker of a Skoda. They won't know what the hell is going on. It'd be like an inside joke, you know. The power of Skoda commands you. This old fart stays up to midnight most nights. Not tonight though, since I have to get up at 0500. Jesus, Scott. Mrs. G has a headache, so you're stuck with me. Brilliant. The dog has been walked. Good man, Keen. Hummingbird to Muse. Oh, hush your face. You're very talented. You want to see what he can do in VR? You know what I'm saying? Are we landing to the north again? Well, let's go check it out, friends. BIHN. Horn of Fjorder. I said horn on Forder earlier, or worse to that effect. Howard, if you're watching this back, it's all lies. Runway 18 is our choice for landing. Straight in approach. Straight in approach. Nothing to see here, all is well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do, we're going to do a thing. And the thing is, it's over here. No, it's not, it's over there. What we're going to do, when I play the next bit of music, I want you all to tell me what part of the world that you are in, and I shall attempt to pronounce all the places that you're in. That make sense? Let's give it a try, Fireflies. We're so glad to see so many of you people here tonight, especially Muse since he got out of VR, and Gibbo for staying up after his bedtime. He's not looking bad at the age of 86. And so, Fireflies, we have the locations coming in. Are we ready? Starting off our list tonight, we have Dublin, Ireland, Yorkshire in the UK, RD, hi. We have Shoreham, London, massive, alright. That wasn't alright, that's like London, innit. We have Lee Dixon from Liverpool in the UK, Germany, San Jose, Invercargill, New Zealand. We have Canada, Southwest Missouri. We have a place I just can't pronounce. I won't even try. Gerio Ibadbrad. Patrick's right behind me. PH Roy from Maastricht. Hummingbird in Exeter, Canada. From Super Typhoon, we have Ottawa in Canada, Virginia Beach in the US of A, Vancouver, Wicklow, Ireland, Norway, Gothenburg, Sweden, Larne, Norway, North Devon, Nottingham, London, Ohio, Lacey, Washington, Dead Mule, My Room in Roomville, yeah baby. We have Georgia in the USA, Sweden, Tipperary, Greenock, Scotland, Norfolk. We have Norway, the place where the king thought that he had the bag, but we say, nah. West Yorkshire, Marseille in France, Chum. Wait, who? Muff in County Donegal. There's actually a diving school there, I kid you not. Oxford in England, Wiltshire in England, Tipperary via Russia, Yorkshire, Trophy Club, Texas. We have Denmark, Boston. Jays is a place I can't pronounce. Ayatora, we have Dayton, Ohio, Louisiana. We have California, Norway again, Switzerland, Finland. Did Murphy stop playing Forza because Muse and Gibbo kept beating him? Lies! We have California. Man alive, we are a global community on this Friday night. Would you look at the absolute stuffering state of it? He said stuffering. Selbridge, Norway, Maryland in the United States. County Wexford. We have Kansas and finally Redmond, Washington. Jesus, lads, there's great kind of out saturation there, isn't there? Oh, balls, we need to land here. What did we say the runway was? 18. Bloody hell. Right, don't panic. We've got this. Oh, look, formation flying right in front of our nose. Right, don't panic now, lads. Autopilot. Good luck to you. Autopilot off. Power back. New Zealand. Ooh, truly global. Isn't it amazing? What did Keane Lafford say, by the way? Oh yeah, Gibbo, there's actually a diving school. Think about it now in that place in County Donegal. Brilliant. aka Masterton in New Zealand. Sweet. Surrey in the UK. Monty, good to see you. They tend to pronounce it as Maryland or Maryland in Maryland. Like Boston is Boston. Right, lads, we need to scoot around here to the right hand side. Follow the wild Dougal McTavish. And let's see what we can do here. So our power is indeed coming back. Kato was ahead of us. Have a look through the chat. Look for the diving school, Gibbo. They're legit diving school. Brilliant. What did Keen say? I reek chun. I wreck chun. Keen Lafford, I've just said something terribly stupid. I've just been keened because you tried to get me to say something that was vulgar, full of depravity, and something that the American commercial channels advertise on how to fix. Oh! Man Keen, yeah. Jesus. Or what's the dead centre of Dublin? I'd say Glasnevin Cemetery. People are dying to get in there. Muse fan, you're doing too much VR, mate. Yeah. There's also a rude whiskey from there. Is there? Yeah, people are dying to get in there. It's terrible, isn't it? Terrible. Murphy, your jokes are shocking and bring sadness to the people. We need to be careful here. There's a big friggin' mountain in the way as a turn, look. Easy now, Jemima. First notch of flaps. It's all going to happen here, lads. Our second landing of the night. And hopefully we'll do so without ending up in Glasnevin Cemetery. Easy now. Second notch of flaps. Flaps going down to 20 degrees. Third notch. Okay, be careful of the mountains. Jesus, look at the terrain. Look at that, though. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? Lower the gear. Gear coming down. Let it all hang out, DC-6. Let it all hang out. Let's bring up the iPad to show off that the iPad is doing the thing, look. Ah, balls, it didn't work. Hang on. Right, it's doing the thing. Jesus, the mountain. Easy now. Easy. What's your speed? Oh, it's working now, look. Ah, brilliant, look. Yes. We're doing the thing, look. We're doing it. It's all happening. We're very low. Jesus, we got close there, didn't we? Bloody hell. Right, continue on, Murph. You're doing well. Gear is down. Flaps. Let's go 30. What's the power? Prop full. Mixture's rich. Manifold pressure hold at 20. Flaps 40. Getting ourselves lined up. The pappy are happy. Sleight of chat. I love it. Love it. Right, go fierce handy now, will you? What time of day is it anyway? Oh, we're not too bad for time. I have a mad busy weekend. I won't be around at all. I've like so much to do, it's not even funny. My day starts tomorrow with shopping. Yeah, it says I need to go to the shops to buy messages. And when I'm finished, I have to lock myself in here. A 7-knot tailwind? Really, Dougal? Jesus. Yeah, because Navigraph has given me this as the active. Let's see. 100 knots. Rate of descent is looking good. About 700 feet a minute. Easy, does it? First time flying with y'all. Handle on Microsoft Flight Sim is Visual. Who? Benjamin? Right, careful now, Murph. Behave yourself. Speed 100 looking good. Rate of descent. Shallow it out. Keep it at around 500 feet, please. Power coming right back. Alright. Easy now. Don't slope her in. Hold the nose. There's a touchdown zone. Keep it on the centre line. Power to idle. Holding the nose. There's 90 knots. Holding the nose. Slight pull. Gentle on the left, on the right. And drop the nose gear. There we go. We're down and safe. Keep it on the centre line. Bring the flaps in. Small bit of breakage action. Oh yes, there was Kerrygold spread all over the runway. Grease me up, woman. Right. Left. We need to turn left. Left-hand turn. Hello there. Who be that? Lucas, good to see you. Hello from France. Bonsoir. You're very welcome in, Lucas. Comment allez-vous? That's about it now. Don't ask me anything else in French. I'm limited. Be grand though. DC-6 can be tricky to land nicely. Yes, it can. Next stop will be our final stop. It's over to a place called Reykjavik. Bravo, India, Romeo, Kilo. We have a 176 nautical mile hike. However, for this leg, we're going to be flying it very low. How low to the scenery can we get? We're going to be taking the DC-6 out of its comfort zone. There might be crashes. There might be death. But, you know, we'll give it our best shot. I literally just flew inside someone else. I've broken their immersion completely. Right, set flaps to take off. We're going to call it 20 degrees. And we'll give ourselves a bit of a challenge here as well. For you see, I'm not going to use the full runway. We're going to use half the runway. How's that for the planet? But yeah, about half the runway, right? Because we're going to use water power on this one, lads. Supercharge the bejesus out of it, right? That's roughly half. Turn around. In you go, you big Jessie. This should be fun. Turn round, turn round, turn round. Turn round. All right. So what we're going to do here, once I start to learn how to speak fluent English, we're going to push this thing to the max, right? That was Dougal. I flew straight through. I'm terribly sorry, Dougal. It just smelled lovely, do you know? Right, what we're going to do, friends, we're going to go to our water injection. That's right, we're going to use water injection. Turn on the gadgets. We have sufficient water on board. So the water jets are turned on. We're going to make sure that our mixture is full, prop is full. We're going to bring up our RPMage. No, we're not. We're going to bring up our manifold pressure to 30. And as we progress after 30, once we hit kind of 45 to 50, the green lights here will say that our water pressure is safe. And we're going to toga the bejesus of it, right? John C., you take care, my dude. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. Right, friends. Are we ready? 30 inches manifold pressure. On hold. Flaps are set. We know the story. Okay. We need more power. 40. 45. Keep holding the brakes. 50. Green lights for water pressure. Full power. 63 inches of manifold pressure. Off the brakes. Launch control. Airspeed alive. Jesus, hope we get off the ground. There's 60. Here's 80.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour.
90. 100. Oopsie daisy. Alright. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Keep the nose down. 120. Flaps in. 140 over the water. Look at this. Look at this state of that. 160. Right turn coming in. Oh, look at the cut of it. Beautiful. Keep the altitude low. Manifold pressure, bring her back. 45 will do us. Water injection, deactivate. How much water did we use there? Jesus, look, we used a fair bit on the inboards. Speed is coming right up to about 200 knots. Keep the nose down. All right. Now, friends, we fly this nice and low. That's our plan. And we'll only adjust our altitude when we need it. Look at this. Beautiful. Gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, autopilot, let's be having you. In we go. Localizer mode. Get us back on track. Slight climb. Reset the barrel, make sure we're on our local. Jay Winokur, yeah, it's nice, man, isn't it? You can pick it up over on flightsim.to. I have a link there in our Discord. I like it, man. It's really nice. Okay, so according to our GPS, we're going to be making a left turn. Looking out the window, we are turning left. 279er on the course. 2,000 feet. Won't be enough just yet. Keep her climbing. Speed is good. 222. Oh, this is very beautiful, isn't it? Look at that, lads. Jesus. How's our iPad doing? Yes, it's working well. We're working well, lads. The iPad, it's behaving. This is avionics. No, it's not. It's avionics. Avionics. That's the gadget we're using for this evening. It is payware. I tried it out last Wednesday and it was crap. The developer immediately reached out to me and they put out an update. So, great news from the... I love to see that. Do you know what I mean? Lucas Pilot, you are very welcome, my dude. Alright, so we need to climb a little bit here. Look, we got this... It almost looks like a glacier, but like... I don't know, is it? Let's see what happens as we continue to climb. Man, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous, isn't it? Hang on, this requires some music now, friends. Are we ready for the tunage? Let's do one of these. Oh, Jesus. Here's fan, I just saw that message now. Mother day, Jesus. Look at the view. Bloody hell. Go back to that view, that was stunning. Are we in danger? No, we're good. 4,000 feet. Solid lock on prime. 4,000 feet held. I reckon we'll make it. Look at the absolute suffering state of it. Probably looking at this saying, Murphy, there's a good chance you're going to hit the ground here. Yes, there is. But we'll have to play it by ear. Look at the shadows. Look at the cut at the stage of it. Oh, Jesus, how low is this going to take us? It's very hard to see it, isn't it? Ooh. It'll be grand. No, it won't. Oh, bloody hell. Ease. Oh, Jesus, ease. Oh, mind the house. Your man's house is going to get a terrible roar. Whoosh.
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time.
Bloody hell.
Every time.
Any lower there now. Do you know what I'm saying? I did say we were... Bloody hell.
Jesus.
I did... Oh, Jesus. I did say we were going low, mind you, but like... Bloody hell. There's nothing to fear except everything. Isn't that savage, though? That's gorgeous now. Brilliant. I'm not happy with the altitude. We need to climb. Take it out of altitude hold. Right, now get up the ladder. Up the ladder. Up. Oh, Jesus, get up. Get up. Climb, you fool. Climb, you fool. Bloody hell. Right, we're sort of climbing, nearly not. Oh, mother of God, look how low we're getting.
You haven't a clue what you're doing.
That is absolutely freaking savage. Yep. Oh, yeah. There's a good chance now, lads, I thought I died. But I didn't. I reacted to it in the nick of time. Bloody hell, though, that was close, wasn't it? Right, easy now, Jemima. Easy. Easy now. Yes, yes, yes. Cruise her down gently, but don't smash it in. Yes. Oh, you can't see the ground. Bloody hell. Flying in the snow is dangerous. I have that sound here somewhere. Easy. Easy.
The Defense Department regrets to inform you that your sons are dead because they were stupid.
Right. Okay, autopilot.
Oh, Jesus.
Lock in our altitude now. Ah, look at that though. Right now, is she going to lock in her altitude? No, lock in the altitude. There we go. We went slightly off course, but we're alright now. Parts of Star Wars are filmed here. Where are they? Ah, lads, look at that though. That's gorgeous. Hey, Colonel Fork is here. Good to see you, man. DC-6 go burr. The Navy lost a few birds due to not being able to determine the height due to white conditions. Jesus, really? Oh, Jesus. I totally get it. There we are now.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Moss Flight Simmer! Welcome in, my dude! Over in the land of YouTube. You're very welcome in. How are things, man? Resubscribing to the channel on YouTube. Thank you very much indeed. You absolute legend. You're looking well, Oz. Look at the cut of this. I watched a rerun of the Jedi yesterday. You forgot about this one? Absolutely. It's great to see it. Thank you very much indeed. 4.5 work days complete. 1.5 work days to go. You hang on in there. I don't think so, Scott. No, don't think it works. Oz Flight Simmer just woke up. You're awake before your breakfast. Brilliant. We're cruising here in Iceland. Now, how's me engines going? Yeah, I'm under savage pressure. So we need to start calming things down a bit. Call it 25. And a bit. Oil temperature is a little bit hot. That'll calm itself down though in a moment. We hope. Jesus, look at the scenery. Wait, what? Did you just call it a rerun? Did you just call it rerun of the Jedi? Listen, right? Anyone who likes Star Wars can shag off, live long and suck it. We're Star Trekonians or Trekkies, right? And if you don't like that, listen, I don't know what I can tell you, but like if you don't like it, the line must be drawn here. This far, no further. And I'll keep delaying until I can find the button that makes it sound like the way it's supposed to sound like, because I've lost it. Balls, where is it? Curse of the Seven Snotty where is it?
Captain, incoming message.
No, that's not it at all. Where is it? Christ. Here it is!
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy snooze.
I'll play it again because Colonel Forks got the crap out of me.
The line must be drawn here. This far, no farther.
Right. Another horn comment. Wait, what? Some of us like both. No, I don't want to know about it. I'm stealing Live Long and Suck It for my personal files. Star Wars is the way to go. Forget it. May the Force not be with you, and also with you. What do you mean a typical Star Trek fan? Busy day tomorrow. Maggishing people. Have a wedding during the day, then entertaining drunk people in the local hotel that evening. Oh, nice. Oh, Jesus, Gibbo. Lightsaber in my pocket, it is not. Wait, what? I thought we were friends, Murph. What are you talking about? Star Trek is the only way to go. Energizer, forget it, man. Rambog Mord unsubscribes. No, lads. Listen, right? Space. The final frontier. Right? Instead of long time ago in a galaxy far away. That doesn't make any sense. They're telling us it happened a long time ago in a galaxy far away. What are you talking about? It's supposed to be futuristic. When are we landing? Not soon enough, based on the chat.
Can I get a refund?
There's no refunds. If Captain Kirk had a baby with the Borg, it would be a little Yoda baby with a funny robot eye. Darth Vader is a better villain than Khan or whatever his name is. But yeah, okay. If you were ever going to bring a character from Star Wars into Star Trek, it would have to be Darth Vader. You know.
Give yourself to the dark side. The line must be drawn here. This far, no farther.
Yeah, baby.
That program is already in use.
Yo, Mega, good to see you.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Houston, we have a problem.
No, that's the wrong movie completely. Brilliant.
Sir, reading unidentified vessel just entering sensor range.
Sensor range. In Star Wars, you get blue milk. In Star Trek, you get Romulan ale. No contest. Romulan friggin' ale. Can! Brilliant. Blood wine over Romulan ale. Wait, what? Star Trek The Next Generation. Captain Picard, Jean-Luc Picard of the Federation Starship Enterprise. And William Riker, the man who can get onto a chair in the most sexiest of ways.
Hello there.
You have Lieutenant Commander Data, who has a cat. You have Geordie LaForge with the things. And need I not add, ladies and gentlemen, but we have Councillor Deanna of Troy. I mean, put that into your pipe and smoke it. Deanna Troy, right? Tell me how you think and feel about thinking. And you think about feeling. Right? Just lie back and think of Councillor Troy. Brilliant. Sounds like a Klingon party trick. Doc, doc, cla. Now I sparked an argument, I'll have to go back to work. And my work is done. Dr. Crusher is where it's at. Ah, now come on now. Beverly Crusher was like the mother everyone wanted but didn't necessarily get. Deanna Troy, however, was like the Jesus, you know. NDA is here, good to see you. Star Trek over Star Wars is like saying Game of Thrones season 9 or season 7 over Lord of the Rings. Season 7 was alright. Season 8 is when they made a balls of it. 7 of 9, Gibbo rests his case. Yes! Promote that man! Klingon opera for the win. Melons. Wait, melons. Star Wars and Star Trek are inferior to Spaceballs is very good. I would do untold, embarrassing, unmentionable and funny things to Deanna Troy, says Paparazzi. Break out the prune juice. Jesus. What was the name of Balls? I nearly said that terribly bad. But this is a legit question. What was the name of Picard's flute? Right. There was a name for it. The flute. The famous flute. Game of Thrones is also arse. What are you talking about? On what planet is Game of Thrones arse? The Aldi version of a Game of Thrones, you know. Keen, it wasn't called Schlong. I'm Star Wars over Star Trek, however, like a man of culture, I can appreciate scotch and whiskey. Game of Thrones. Your man who sleeps with his sister. Your one who likes burning things. The big hairy fella. Sean Bean. Your man who knows nothing. And the little fella. He drinks and he knows things. The second flute. That's it, Paparazzi. Yeah. Pedro Pascal. My mother. My sister. I love Lord of the Rings, but I've never seen one episode of Game of Thrones. Eamon, you haven't lived. Now, you kind of have to watch it after dark. Do you know? The levels of nudity in it now is shocking. Shocking. I see what they call it Iceland, right? The land of ice and fire. That's where we're flying, lads. Basically Limerick. Jesus, Keen. That's Limerick City, kid. That's hilarious. Even the dude that says Jesus was on Deep Space Nine. Miles O'Brien, lads. Chief O'Brien. Oh yeah, Spartacus. There was all sorts of, like, no clothes in that. You have to watch it after dark. The lighting was cut from the budget. A Lannister always repays his debts. Oh wait, a Lannister never forgets his debt. I don't know what it is. It's one or the other. I'll say it again, all the way up to the very last episode of Season 3 Game of Thrones is the greatest TV ever produced. Rome was one of the best. Rome was brilliant. What was his name? Titus Pullo and Centurion something. Yeah, Rome was an awesome TV show. Awesome. A Lannister always pays his debt. That's the one. Bloody hell, 845. Vorenus. Lucius Vorenus. Well done. Well done, QC. Someone doesn't forget something while Murph forgets the quote. Wait, what? Spartacus was better. There's a whole load of stuff. Funny enough, I haven't watched Game of Thrones or Rome. Jay Winnaker, your life will be changed forever. Start with Rome. Tides pull up. No, Titus pull up. Titus Pulo. Tides pull up? Jesus. Oh, here's another hot topic. Band of Brothers or the Pacific or Masters of the Air? Listen. Where is it? Where did I hide it? Where did I put this? Wait, where the hell did I put that? Ah, yes. Remember, boys, flies spread disease. Keep yours closed. The Grand Tour final episode. I haven't watched it yet. I need to kind of prepare myself to watch it. I love the Grand Tour. And this, like, Jesus, I'd be emotional watching this one, you know. Band of Brothers was the best one because they managed to get all the elements right. The Pacific focused on the combat, the sheer kind of brute and gore, if you like, of war, right? And Masters of the Air kind of focused on not so much on the camaraderie or that, but it was more to do with like the loss, right? Got friends, are gonna cry as well, I guarantee. Yeah, I'm the very same, man. I need to build myself up for that, right? What does it with Band of Brothers for me was the actors as well. Oh, absolutely. An insane cast. Yeah, the scenery at 10 or 11, isn't it gorgeous? Look at that, lads. I mean, look at the absolute state of that. Jesus. Can we just now stop for a moment to say, Jesus, would you look at the cut of the scenery? Isn't it gorgeous? The Pacific War gets no attention these days. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Is it company? Yeah, like I think Band of Brothers is probably my favourite. Gibbo, did you watch that after? I think you said you were going to watch Band of Brothers. Or you watched Band of Brothers there not so long ago. Hey, Batelli is here. Good to see you. That was a savage beer. It was the sour one. I've 2 left. We'll keep those for next Friday. Haven't seen Band of Brothers. No, I think he said no. He went to watch them. Oz, what do you think? Did you watch it? 3 days, 3 nights of hard fighting. You will be relieved. The only thing you get on the Pacific is Midway and Pearl. The last ones were disappointing. Yeah, agreed. Man, look at the scenery here tonight, lads. Isn't this amazing? Jesus. I've been watching so many docs on the Pacific lately. I've been finding a lot in the sim around the islands. Ooh. House of Dragon really got... Yeah, House of Dragon wasn't great. I got halfway through it, saving it so I can watch it on my own, uninterrupted. What did you think even of the halfway point? Like, it's very good TV, isn't it? Jesus, look at that. Don't forget, lads, on the 22nd... Yeah, on the 22nd of... whatchamacallit? Where's this now? If I unload this for a minute, right? I'll show you. On the 22nd of September, which is next Sunday, we shall be embarking upon a crusade. This took hours. This is the route of Operation Market Garden as flown by the Troop Carrier Transport. And the waypoint names are the waypoint names. We're going to be flying the southern route. We're going to fly the southern bridges and work our way up to the northern bridges. And then we're going to fly back the northern route and then we go back down to where we started the whole night off. We're going to be flying in C-47s or DC-3s, and we're following in the footsteps of Operation Market Garden. We did D-Day a couple of months back. This is Market Garden. It's the 80th anniversary of Market Garden, and we'll be doing this on Sunday, the 22nd. Sunday the 22nd, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So hopefully that's going to be good for our American viewers as well. And I highly recommend you can fly World War II fighters in particular. And it's not just because Got Friends is here, but the Got Friends warbird, absolutely pièce of the resistance. It is absolutely freaking gorgeous. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, over on the website of our friends who have just been got, it is that of the F4 Wildcat. This is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the finest warbirds you can get in the sim, and it's feature rich. It looks, sounds, and flies brilliantly. But the sim, I still think the sim broke the wing fold. And yes, it might be the wrong theatre. We're not too worried about that. It's all about flying certain aircraft. Head on over to Got Friends, lads. That aircraft, you can pick it up for under 20 bucks. It is amazing. Oh, it's been updated. Brilliant. One of the best warbirds you can get in the sim for less than 20 bucks. It's very, very good. But depending on your aircraft choice, I'm probably going to fly in the DC-3, C-47. And the route, Dougal's looking for the route. Where are you now, Meow Flower? Dougal, you've never graphed Dougal, haven't you? There's everything you need to know. My dude. There's everything you need to know. The rings are folded when you first look at it, then unfold. Yeah, I'll go tie. That's what it was doing for me. Do you know? Not if you fly the market. Is the market one working okay? P40, no undies. Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, you're out of town on the 22nd. Oh, no, man. DC-3 with JATO for me. There's another one. So Got Friends also have an enhancement pack for the DC-3. It gives it floats. It gives it the jet-assisted takeoff. JATO. But yeah, it's going to be on Sunday. What time did I say I was doing that? $1400 Zulu on September 22nd. 3 o'clock English Irish time. That'll be 4 o'clock European time for most of it. And depending on where you are in the States, it'll be anywhere from kind of 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. That's all. Osprey says, sorry Murph, I've got to go away and do a thing. Take care. Excuse me, I'd just like to ask a question. What does God need with a starship? Final Frontier. Brilliant! Oz, you take care, my dude. Great to see you. Roughly 11 a.m. Super Typhons time. Sweet. Here, Troy says, nice to mention that yesterday Limburg was liberated, the southernmost point. 80 years ago, yesterday, the first liberated village was Mesh, a very small village. I recorded a video of a convoy of American veterans. Oh, nice. Tried to close my cowl flaps on the DC-6, accidentally turned off the mags. Uh-oh. Those DC-3 flights are some of the best flights in the TTM community. Nice. I can say this, Jeppesen 2001 will also be supplying us with some scenery assets for the flight. It's a daytime flight, which makes it interesting. So hopefully, you know, you guys bring along some fighters. We're going to be flying in the troop carrier transports. Anyone who has the Sterling bomber, the Sterlings flew as well. So it should be fun. It should be fun. In terms of liveries, I'm probably going to fly a US livery one. The Brits did fly the Dakotas, and some of them had the Dakota liveries. But I'll probably stick to what I know best, you know. But yeah, really, really looking forward to that. And as I said, that's coming up next Sunday. Next Sunday. Like, I'm flat out busy now tomorrow. I'd love to be streaming, but I can't. I have to make videos. I have to make, like, highly polished, edited videos, do you know? So, hopefully I'll get a video out tomorrow, and then you'll see more videos next week. There is some insanely exciting times ahead of us, lads. And I really mean that. Super Tide, that's what I'm thinking, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Right, how we doing here? How's my engines behaving? It's still not liking me oil temperature. Try that now. There we go. Now we're looking good. All is well in the realm. Some footage of my bedroom. Indeed, indeed. Yes, yes. I've loads of footage of my bedroom. To put it into perspective, I have 720 gigabytes of footage of my bedroom. And a lot of it is in 4K. Sorry, back to movies quick. I watched Oppenheimer for the second time. 8 Oscar winners, I think. Oppenheimer is awesome. Does the missus know this? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, wait, what? No! Jesus! Jesus! Could you imagine, right? Oppenheimer's an awesome movie. Jesus, I love that. It was brilliant. It was excellent. Yeah, Oppenheimer's deadly. Yeah, it's really, really good. Do you know, I was watching in my room, what's it called? Peaky Blinders. I'm up to season 4 now. There's a Peaky... The accent. There's a Birmingham accent with the talking all the time. It's absolutely amazing. And Cillian Murphy, Jesus. Not because he's a Murphy, but come on, right? Us Murphys have to stick together. Brilliant. Peaky Blinders. Yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. First time I couldn't keep up, but second time is amazing. Yeah, Oppenheimer, there's a lot to that movie. It's an excellent movie. If you haven't watched Oppenheimer, lads, get control of your life and watch it. It's very good. But yeah, Peaky Blinders, bloody hell, it's brilliant. Look at the scenery now. Jeez, it's been amazing here, hasn't it? It's been such a while since we flew in Iceland. Look out the window, lads. Look at the cut of it. Beautiful. Murphy, you know I didn't even make the connection, right? Do you know what I mean? Didn't watch the movie, but I like the theme song. Yeah. Oh man, the scenery here is gorgeous. And the mesh, this is the default mesh, right? This is updated by Microsoft themselves with Sim Update 11. A free update, I might add. Look at all that. Never mind. Murphy, did you ever see Cillian Murphy in Breakfast on Pluto? Yeah. The Wind That Shakes the Barley was very good. He's in Batman as well. I'm Batman. But no, he's Scarecrow. He's a great actor, is Cillian. He was in 28 Days Later, one of his first movies. 28 Days Later. He's very good in that. Don't recommend you watch that now early in the day or late at night. You know, well, maybe watch it early in the day. He's come a long way from Batman, really has. Yeah. Cillian Murphy's very good. Very, very good actor. I was so impressed with him. Wasn't he in Intermission? Colin Farrell. What's he in? Gregor says, I'm Batman. My favourite series that I watched is Stranger Things, says Patrick. I don't think I watched that. Wait, didn't they make a game on that? No? Am I raving? I can't remember. Did I watch him? I can't remember. How are we getting on here now, friends? I think we're doing all right. For everyone over on YouTube, thank you also very much indeed for all the likes. You need to watch Stranger Things. Yeah, I need to watch it. Yeah. Oz is now live. Oz is live. Sweet. Oh, he's gone off to do a thing. Right, okay. We might raid over to Oz then after the stream. Hurdle abuse of them. There's a Firefly Air Beechcraft. Look at the cut of it. Beautiful. You started watching the X-Files again. Oh, do you know what we started watching? Gillian Anderson is in it. What's the name of it? She's a cop. She's an investigator or a detective. That's very good as well. The Fall. Yeah, The Fall. That's very good. Ogodai says, didn't realise until today, the C-160 and the 130, they're almost exactly the same size, just the Herc is faster and can carry more. Yep. Stranger Things is like when Murph put a Ferrari V12 into a Skoda. Yeah, The Fall is very good, MDA. Look at the cut of the scenery. Lads, beautiful flying here. We have Dragon and Renwa flying along. God7897, many thanks for the follow. You're very welcome in. C-130s, C-160s. We got a ton of DC-6s. We have a couple of MB339s. We have a Osprey, King Airs, F-35s, an A6 Intruder is with us, PC-21, a T-33, beautiful. Did I ever watch The Banshees of Inisherin? I did. Do you know what I watched recently? The Land of Saints and Sinners. Kieran Hines, Liam Neeson, and a few others. Very good movie. Very good. I was well impressed with that movie. I think my favourite movie I've watched most recently is Hitman. I just started watching The Old Man on Disney Plus. Good start so far. Oh, nice. A friend of mine actually has a blue Skoda in his profile picture. Ooh. Yeah, Hitman. Your man is in it. It's a new one. Your man who looks like me. You know that fella? He, Glenn something. You know, he looks like me a bit, you know. Well, almost. In fact, it is me. I've been in a blockbuster movie. Right? But it's very good. Very, very... Oh, look at that. Bloody hell, look at that. As your Polly, I tell you, their Jaguar, man alive, that looks good. There's Jimmy Zeus in the T-33. I hope you're enjoying it, man. I need to do a flight in that soon. That's gorgeous. Yeah, Hitman, it was a true story, yeah. It was nuts. Really good, though. Really, really good. Okay, engine is behaving. That's what we want to see. Let's have a look now. So, we don't have far to go, lads. We're going to be landing in Reykjavik. We need to check in on our airport. Landing airport for this one is going to be Reykjavik. And what's the weather giving us? So, the weather, winds 080 at 6 knots. Good visibility. So, we're going to go for runway... What do we go for? Runway 13, lads. Runway 13, well, because it is Friday the 13th, and we shall land on runway 13. Sterling asks a very good question. If Murphy was a character in a movie, who would it be? You all need to answer. If I was a character in a movie, who would I be? Be nice now and gentle with your answers here, because do you know what I'm saying? We'll cut over here and play a teeny tiny bit of tunage. Why did I have a feeling Jefferson was going to say that? No, not Paddy from Emmerdale. Jesus! Captain Gong Show. For Twitch, I'm using 6,000. For YouTube, I'm using 40,000. Paddy from Emmerdale. Huh! Some of these are ridiculous. Wonder Woman, Chewbacca, Dr. Evil, Mrs. Doubtfire, Knight Rider from Mad Max, Wile E. Coyote, the groundskeeper in Caddyshack. What? Jabba the Hutt. Jesus, Keane Lafford. Eeyore. Bloody hell. Father Dougal Maguire. Mr. Bean. Leave your emotions at the front door, lads. Holy hell. Did you hear that story recently about John Bon Jovi? I saw something hilarious on Twitter the other day. It was terrible. I have to show you. This is absolutely friggin' nuts, right? So you heard the story. Bon Jovi was off recording a music video, right? And a woman, got on the wrong side of the friggin' bridge. And she was going to jump. On a serious note, she was going to jump, right? So Bon Jovi rambled over to her and he managed to, come on, don't worry about it, it's grand. And it was lovely, right? Because they got her on this side of the bridge and it was grand. So he effectively saved her life, right? Or maybe she was going for a PR stunt. I don't know, right? But the funniest thing I've seen, and I shouldn't make it... Lads, I nearly fell off my chair and I wanted to go straight to confession afterwards. But this fella, DB77, you know, he put into the response, take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. And I said, Jesus. But then he said, luckily, it wasn't Van Halen passing through. What? Jesus, that's absolutely hilarious. You shouldn't laugh, but like, do you know? Holy crap, like, your man won the internet that day. He won the internet that day. Bloody hell. Don't start the whole eating cats and dogs. They're eating cats and dogs. Did you see the memes? More videos of dogs and cats looking into a camera going, huh? The internet is a strange and dark place. Dougal McTavish says, what a great flight and stream. Dougal, thank you very, very much indeed. Let's not go there. Let's not go there, but like, Jesus. Extreme formation flying right before your eyes. Welcome to Reykjavik. We're going to be making a 180 turn. We're going to be landing on runway 13, full stop landing to conclude this evening's flight. Are we ready? Yeah, we got an A6 with us as well. Isn't it gorgeous? Right, airplane, let's start doing your thing. Autopilot systems, we're going to disengage. Make sure our engines are all looking good. Oil temperature a little bit hot in number 1, but that's okay. Autopilot off. Power coming back. And due to physics, that will drop the nose. The nose will drop, and it's going to be brilliant. Right, let's have a cock at this. Ah, brilliant. That's brilliant, Jongs. All right, power coming back. Start turn. Jesus, the limbics. All right, let's see what we're going to do here, sports fans. Speed is fairly lively, so bring the power all the way back, hold the nose up, and start bleeding the speed, right? That's what we need to do. Looking good. Now, we're very lucky with the weather, because usually this place can be friggin' nuts. Nuts. But we're looking good so far, right? Trent Ferguson has taken out the Harrier. Beautiful. Okay, what's the rate of descent? What's your speed? We're nowhere near the flaps range just yet. Easy does it, Jemima. Take her nice and handy now, lads. The cloudage here makes me look forward to the cirrus clouds. Oh, yeah. Keen Lafford, you take care, my dude. Have a great day at that wedding. Enjoy yourself and knock him out, man. Knock him out. The gadget doesn't want to work. Und why isn't the gadget working? Alright, let's see what we can do here for a turnaround. Looking good. So far, so good. So runway 13 is what we're aiming for, lads. Throw the corner in a bit more. Man, look at that sunshine hitting us. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. What's your speed here as well? Take your time. Easy does it, lads. Easy does it. Bring up our iPad here. Make sure she's working. It's working. Keep turning. We're going to see that runway coming into our view very shortly. Easy now. Easy now. Straighten her up a bit. So, like, the refresh rate, it's gotten better, right? It can still be improved, don't get me wrong, but it has gotten better. Okay, runway in sight. Continue on. There's 140. First notch of flaps. Now, watch your power settings here. We're under 1,000 feet. And let's just try and ramble this in nice and easy. Nice and easy. Light them up. And let's see what we can do here. Runaway 013. We're looking good. Speed 120. Gear down. Flaps at 15. Let's go 20. What's the speed? Keep it around 120 if we can. Prop full. Mixture's rich. Rate of descent. Keep working on the flaps. Flaps 30. Runway's just off the nose. Let's go flaps 40. Patrick had a great landing. Uh-oh. Watch your speed. Easy. Easy. There we go. That's better. Let's go full flaps. This scenery is from MK Studio, lads. It's an early rendition of it. It's one of the first I got. So flaps are full, gear down, prop full, mixture rich. We're looking good. We're very low, but it's grand. Totally fine. Nothing to worry about at all, lads. Yep, we're grand. Don't panic. Watch your speed. We're on the poppies. Start dropping the nose. Watch the speed as we do. There's 500 feet a minute. Watch it. Man, look at this approach. Isn't this gorgeous, lads? Look at that. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. There's a wild Dougal McTavish just ahead of us. Speed is good. A little bit low, but that's okay. It gives us a chance to kind of fix things. It may not be version 2. I don't know, to be honest. I don't think so. It's whatever I had on Orbex. Speed 110-ish.
Oh, Jesus.
Drop the nose. Watch the speed. Bringing that power back as we're putting the nose down. Mind the fence on the way in. There's our touchdown zone right ahead of us. Mind the lights. We're looking good. Okay, power coming back. Hold the nose. Power to idle and flare. Watch the flare. And we want a gentle touchdown. Easy. There we go. 156. We'll take it. All our wheels are down. Bit of manual braking. Get ourselves back onto that centre line. There's 60 knots. Bring those flaps in. Small bit of power in. Just to keep the RPM up. There we go. Welcome to Reykjavik. Nice. Have a Jimmy Huey here in the cross section. Patrick, you take care of my dude. I couldn't read that last bit about Star Trek not being better than Star Wars. You must be in a bad area. Right, Jimmy Huey here. Look at this. Turn ourselves here. Try to get those cowl flaps open. Alright. Lads, what an absolutely awesome flight. That's how she's looking. Get the old tunage down, and we'll get this tunage up, and let's go have a look at everyone. Check it out. And here they are. Amazing flight tonight, lads. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you all so very much indeed for joining in. That was so much fun. I've no plans to stream this weekend, lads. I have to work on a lot of video content. Hey, there's a wildcat, look. Nice. Beautiful. So many different aircraft types. I love that. And there, friends, we have it. That concludes this evening's festivities. Did I just say festivities? I probably did. But sure, listen, lads. It could have happened to anyone. It could have happened to anyone. So I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed for joining in. We had some beers. We shared some stories. We talked a lot of shop. And, well, friends, that concludes tonight's stream. We're back to you next Monday. We continue on our series Wing It. That's our Eurocrash edition based on what the Grand Tour did. Tuesday night I'm planning some truck sim. Wednesday night we're bringing the news. Keep your eyes peeled to the YouTube channel on Thursday. And then on Friday night, friends, next Friday night we have a massive stream. You don't want to miss it. We're also going to be flying the Market Garden operation next Sunday. So we have a busy week of flying. So I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed for all the raids, the subs, the follows, the likes, the bits. Incredible, incredible support, guys. I really, really do appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by. Don't forget, do catch us on our Discord channel. That's where we hang about when we're not on a live stream. So ramble over. There's been a huge amount of changes over there. Hopefully the experience is a little bit easier to navigate around, where to find things, and only kind of get notifications of the things you're interested in. And exciting stuff, because we have stuff for X-Plane, stuff for DCS, we have the truck and stuff. Farman will probably appear as well. You just wouldn't know. All right, Spearsy, thank you very much indeed. 23 months, man. Thank you so much. So stand by. We shall raid a raider. We're going to head over and say a very good evening to Oz Flight Simmer, who just woke up and hurtledy boosted him. You can take it. And it's great. So, guys, thank you all so very, very much indeed. We will be catching you on Monday. You might see a video over the weekend.
Put the car in swinger, baby.
Sweet Lamb is suffering in Jays is what just happened. My screen just went, I can't read anything anymore. Bloody hell. Got friends, yous mad lads. 20 gifted tier 1 subs. Bloody hell. Jesus. Quick, take your shirt off. Got friends, thank you so very, very much indeed. Jesus, lads.
Oh, Jesus.
Nuts. Absolutely nuts. What? I don't know what to say. Thank you very much.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus. That was amazing. The support tonight has been incredible, guys. I really, really do appreciate it. And got friends, holy mother of Jesus, like, do you know? What are we doing next week? Loads of stuff next week. So, there should be plenty of flyage. Alison Johnson.
Come on, you're going a bit mad there.
Alison Johnson is taking on a behemoth of a flight tomorrow, 10 or 11 hours, lads. So do be sure to check out Ali. She's kicking off at around 1300 Zulu. I'll be knocking around, as I say. I will be making videos. I'll do the best that I can. Jesus, bits as well. Twitch cheered 3 bits. Brilliant. Well done, Twitch. I have a lot of footage to show you guys and just tell you about what I experienced in my room over the last couple of days. But you'll find out that's all haberdash, and I'll be able to tell you the whole shebang from start to finish. Every single question answered, every single feature, and what you can expect to look forward to about my room. Coming up next week. Until then, thank you all so very much indeed, and I shall see you on the next one. Did you know? Tachan Moragum. Right. Ready for this to give up? I'm a little teapot, short
Dreamy, sleepy,
and
nighty,
stout.
snoozy, snooze.
Here is me handle, and here is me spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me out. Jesus!
Oh, stop.
You see? I mean, look at that for the view, look. Imagine looking out the window and seeing that.